Oh man, that's intense. Also, a little bit loud game, but you know what, that's fine, I'll turn you down. Hi there! I am, as you may have noticed by the screen, absolutely and utterly, completely melting. And I'm not on screen. Where am I? Hello? There I am. Howdy. Howdy, partner. Now, as the title and the screen indicated, then I am absolutely melting in the heat. I had like 2 hours earlier where my brain just did not function whatsoever. That was a ride. Definitely a good time. But now I'm here. And we're back in the wide, wide west. Fittingly, a place where it's also quite hot generally. So, we're gonna go on more cowboy adventures. For however long my brain can survive. Because, you know, as I said, it's really warm. But we'll see. We'll have our fun. But first, these things aren't allowed to be here. Nice. Alright, let's continue the adventure of Hi Chat. Alright, where were we? I've got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. Hang on. Okay, so where were we? We had a bunch of quests. We also have like 4,000 meat. Maybe I should find like a store and buy some stuff. These guys are still asleep. There we go. Whoop, don't click outside the game, Chris. That causes chaos. You will have to excuse whatever noises you may hear. I have decided to leave everything open, lest I perish from dehydration. Alright, what am I missing? I'm missing a pickaxe, because that one broke. I still think I have a shovel. I still have a shovel, so that one's fine. Plum pudding. I'm good. Dynamite was cheap. Might as well. I don't think you have any limits on inventory space. Tooth powder. Tooth powder. This is less convenient precursor to toothpaste for use with less convenient precursors to toothbrushes. Whatever that will be. Soda crackers? These are crackers made with highly caffeinated cola instead of water. That sounds vile and gross. I also have like 200 EXP. Should probably spend that, shouldn't I? Alright. Let's spend it. I'm thinking... Wait, I thought I upgraded Wary. I'll upgrade Wary. That took a big hit out of it. I will continue to put a little bit of points in Mysticality, a little bit of Moxie. And then I guess we have enough points for Gumption or... Should I should take some muscle, right? I should take some muscle. Hey, Onion. Hello. Hi. That takes care of the level up. Hope your ice cream is keeping you nice and cold, cause I got water and it's helping bunches. That takes care of my mercantile process. Any mail? No. Out of the way, buddy. I'm not your buddy. Fine. Let's go adventuring to somewhere new. Ooh, the old mission we have some stuff to do in, but I'm not strong enough for it yet, so that one will have to wait. Let's go take care of the Potemkin gang. Yeehaw! Oh. There's an old grave off to the side of the trail, or if not, then someone went and stuck a wooden cross into the ground for no reason. Honestly? Sure, why not? Dig it up. You dig up the grave and find, well, pretty much what you'd expect. Bones, skull chips, some burial whiskey. Ooh, 5 for the rest of the day. That's good. And an old wedding ring. The honeymoon is definitely over for this old tarnished silver ring. Oof, that's tragic. Alright. We have no entry to the bar. Real jail. The guy shouts, visiting hours are over. Oh. The guy shouts, bar closed for piano repair. Excuse me, buddy. Visiting hours are over, and runs over to stop you. Oh, it's this guy. He's the one who's like, yo, you can't go in here. Because this bar, and this is a real jail, and this is the non-fake horse sales. The guy shouts to hustlers on vacation right now. This guy. Alright. Genuine TNT and sandwiches. Damn. That is a good combination, though, I will say. This is town hall for an actual town. Don't go in there. That house is haunted. Not gonna object to that. Nothing else. Alright, well. You dug into the outhouse to plan your next move. As you do. That's definitely one of my usual plans, I will say. While you're pondering, you notice something weird. This outhouse has a back door. Worrying? What if someone enters from... Oh. Ooh. Backwards music. Backwards music is always mighty spooky. Alright, looks like the town is... very fake. Hefty load. Yeah, there's nothing here that's real. Cool, there's some TNT here. I can probably blow that up. This doesn't seem safe at all. Right, okay. So my goal here is to catch the Potemkin gang, consisting of... I mean, it might just be those two. Oh, there's a person here as well. Get away from me! So I believe I'm supposed to go to where the TNT is, which is probably at TNT and sandwiches. There we go. And you can go... Oh, I see. So... I go here, and then I gotta chase this person to... Hold up. Here we go. You go over there. You run away. Come on. Nice. I realize I'm testing this person's social boundaries a lot. That's not okay, but they're criminals. This bandit looks distraught. What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. Aww. Did you look near the sandwich shop? Good idea, go look there. Suckers. Let's go. Wait, but I want to use it. How do I use it? Is that not all of them? This is the back of the jail. Turns out it's just flat plywood, like a theatrical set. The ropes that are holding this thing up don't look very strong. You could knock this over pretty easily, but you could probably hold off until just the right moment. Oh, so this is where they go. They go to the back of the jail. Sup, nerd? Sup, dweeb? Wait, is that how it works? I don't remember what the words mean. How's it going, boy? We're catching criminals in this very real town. Town hall is for an actual town. Have you gone to the jail yet? You should go to the jail. And you should not go over there. You should go the other direction. I'm not a dweeb, I'm good though. How's the cowboy? We're about to capture these bad Potemkin gang hoodlums. They've constructed a fake town for themselves to seem like upstanding citizens, but I'm gonna catch them. Using my smarts, my brains. Let's just do this. Cut the rope. My Brian's, exactly. You know it. You know, honestly, that would have passed probably if I hadn't hydrated a little bit. My brain was very much so not functioning a couple of hours ago. My God, I was completely out. Now I'm surviving. I went out, got a milkshake, I had a walk. Doing better. Crash! The fake building falls over on the real bandits. I still can't walk this way out of the city though. Alright, fine, I'll take the bathroom. Bathroom. It's an outhouse. I spent the morning writing and now I'm vibing because my brain burped. I get that. But I'm going out to dinner, so yay. Oh yeah. That sounds good. Hopefully it's gonna be a good dinner. I hope so. They're knocked out. I'm taking them to jail. Say, that's September gang. How'd you get them? Push to jail over them. What? Never mind. There you go. We've caught all of them except for whatever goes inside of this ghostly cell. Poi, looking at you. Get in there. The Gherkin brothers. Ah, yes, they're in the pickle factory. Where's the pickle factory? The abandoned pickle factory. Let's go. Catch ourselves someone else to put in the jail that isn't Poi. Pete picks up a round rock from the size of a tennis ball. Aha, Geo! Who? You know them machines with the little capsule in them and the toys in the capsules. This is what are all natural. He pulls a rock hammer out of the belt and cracks the geode open. Inside is a little rubber finger puppet. Nice. Pete has grown stronger. Ah, my powers. I like Pete grew stronger by finding a rubber finger puppet. What an absolute champion. Pete has grown stronger. My reach continues to grow. There's a grave patch of pepperoni mold growing out of this. Wait, there's a patch of pepperoni mold growing out of this grave. Alright, got it. Gretcha Vlas. She was very, very terrible. Hoo-wee, one of them bad fellas hold up here in the old pickle factory. They ain't gotta worry much about them no more. What do you mean? This place haunted her, then what's the real haunted thing? I see what you mean. I see what you get. I'm see where you're going with this. You feel a sudden electrical jolt as your hand touches the doorknob. Ow. Oh no! You're late for your shift! Mrs. Lass is gonna be so mad! She might literally bite your head off! Oh, well, not literally, probably. Quick, get suited up! You clock in and hurriedly put on your bright green overalls. Mrs. Vlas, as predicted, is furious. Yeah, we're late to our shift, but luckily, I'm here now. Late again? You better stop this job for granted. You better stop taking this job for granted. You think you're gonna find a place with a nice dormitory and a reasonably priced company store like ours somewhere else? With your skills? Ha! You're doing 3 shifts today, Buster. Get to work, and you're on pickle hopper duty. Start your shift. Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged, like always. Keeping the hoppers filled to keep a constant flow down the chutes means you're constantly at a near sprint because you have to manage the cube shunts to keep the levels equal. If you get uneven pickle levels, Mrs. Vlas knows. Nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. A whack from her cane is the minimum you'll get. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Cube shunt sounds like a slur, doesn't it? At the end of the first 6-hour shift, you get a brief break. You cram a stale cheese sandwich into your mouth while Mrs. Vlas glares at her pocket watch, counting down 3 minutes to the second. Break's over. Second shift, you get on the salt tank now. You fucking cute shunt. Oh, not cute. Cute shunt. Hang on, do I need to remember any of this? Hang on, let me just look. Flow down meets your constant near sprint. Right, you gotta be a constant near sprint because you have to manage cube shunt. Yeah, you get levels equal. Sure. Managing the salt tank isn't as strenuous as the pickle hoppers, but it's still a never-ending tension. The brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept at a very specific measurement, which means constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel yourself desiccating from the haze of salt dust that fills the room. If anything this place kills you, it's gonna be the salt tank duty. White lung is nasty business. Phew. Cover your own time and get that salinity back to normal. It's supposed to be 976 parts per thousand. How hard is that to remember? 976. Idiot. Well, let me just write that down. 976 parts per million. There you go, on the salinity levels. Please get me out of here. You got another 180-second break before third shift. You spent most of it drinking water. Oh yeah, hey, I'll drink some water. Hey. And you as well. You, right now watching this, drink some water. It's important. These are hard times. The company doesn't charge for water, but you heard a rumor they're considering it. Break's over. Get to the boiler. Oh, please let me out, please. Boiler duty means shoveling coal into a furnace that runs a giant tank of boiling vinegar. Oh fuck, don't remind me. I made pickled herrings a couple days ago, and the vinegar fumes and like the fish smell gave me the worst freaking headache ever. It was so bad. The fish, however, I think turned out fine. They're good. It stings in here. You tried to work your eyes closed, but Mrs. Vlas screams if you drop any coal on the floor. Or if you let the temperature get too low, or too high, or just for no particular reason. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. Let me out, please let me out. 190 degrees, idiot! 190 degrees? Not 189, not 191. What do you think we pay you for? You don't really miss your sense of smell. Or not coughing all the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. With a gasp, you finally snap out of that horrible hallucination. Or possession, or whatever the hell that was. Jeez, you can still smell the sting of vinegar vapor in your eyes. Enter the pickle factory. So yeah, that was a horrible vision of a factory worker in the pickle factory. What a fun time. This is the factory activation lever. Let's wait on that one. Lever. I'm very sorry to the Brits. All right, this is the cucumber storage for the the cuke shunts. Look, cuke shunt. Cuke shunts are to be operated by qualified personnel only. Cuke shunt 1, cuke shunt 2, cuke shunt 3. You approach the ghost. Gotta. Can't sleep until it's right. Are you alright there, partner? Can't sleep. Yikes. I should put him out of his misery. Let's go. We're fighting a cucumber-obsessed ghost. And some ghost cucumbers. Which, as we all know, is what happens when a cucumber dies. Are you weak to fire? Not really, but I'll go for it. I wonder, when you pickle a cucumber, does it die and become a ghost, and then you have the pickle left afterwards, like a corpse? Because these are ghost cucumbers, not ghost pickles. Damn it, Pete! Pete! You tried your best, it's okay. Let's see, I'll do the shield. The next time I find a book, we're definitely getting the AoE spell. That's why pickles taste so bad. I like pickles. Pickles are nice. Like in like a burger and stuff, the pickle is the wonder. It's the magic. It's the sour. It's the introduction of a turn, a curve in your thoughts when you're eating the pickle. Trying to shoot his target will hit a ghostly floating cucumber. Oh, okay. No need to fight the ghost. Alright, fair enough. But I'm fighting this guy right now. I might die, though. I don't want sour in my burger, but that's an important element. Like, the important elements of a burger is like, it's like bun, it's like patty, it's, for me, onion, it's pickle, it's tomato, it's lettuce. I'm dead. Aw. And then it's your various sauces. Alright, I am angry times 2 now. Alright, well, let's just try to settle the cuke shoot then. Cuke shunt, rather. Cuke shoot is something else. That's a television show featuring Goofy and his son. You put onion in your bubker? No comment. Ka-chunk. 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 11, 12, 10. Hell yeah, we do. In fact, I'm usually the kind to go for both like a fried shallot and like some raw onions. Look, I like my burger to have just about everything in it. Like all of the traditional burger ingredients I want in my burger. And if I get a burger somewhere, I'm not saying no if they put something funky in it. Like if I go to a burger place and they're like, yeah, we put pineapple in our burger. I'm like, hell yeah, put that pineapple in there. Let me have a taste of what that's like. And usually, it's alright. I don't really like picking things out of my food. Like getting a pizza and then like picking things out. It's not really my thing. Oh, I'm actually also quite okay with pineapple on burger. I'm just saying, it's definitely not a traditional burger ingredient. But I don't know, honestly, I just like burgers. Let's see. Now I want burger? Yeah, I'm sorry. Right, I see what's going on here. $11, $12, $10. Ah, I fucked it up. You're stuck at 22. Let's see if we can't get this completely settled. 23, is that as high as it gets? Let me see what I can do. Ah, then it just stops there. Oh, that's clicked. I have a place near me that gets a burger with cheese inside the patty and onion jam on top. Delish. I have never heard of an onion jam. That sounds very interesting. I guess maybe is it sort of like an onion? I don't know. Can you make an onion compote? Is that it? Because usually, sometimes I go to a burger place that has like a tomato compote, and that shit is like introducing some of the sour in your tomato, and Honestly, I cannot think of a burger topping that like people realistically put in burgers that I would be like against. Like just thinking about it right now, I think I'm basically okay with anything I've tried. I've definitely never picked anything out of my burger. $11, $10, $12. Omnivore rights. Alright. Hell yeah. I will say, in fairness, I have from time to time picked stuff out of my pizza. I don't like doing it. I don't really do it much anymore. Primarily because I order my own pizza. But I used to be the kind of guy who would pick out, like, if you put something weird on your pizza. Not so much anymore, I just take it as an experience. Let's see, this one raises you with 2. And you with 1. And you with 1. So that's a 2, 1, 1. Is that the same for all of these? Let's see. 2, 13, 8. 7, 12, 14, 9, 11, 13. Alright, so that's the same for all of them. I'm very picky eater. Some textures just make me literally cannot eat them. Oh! That's interesting. What kind of textures? If it's not gonna make you puke all over the place, of course I wouldn't want that to happen. 6-4, so this would hypothetically get us leveled. No. Okay. Oh. 9, 10, 14. Usually it's mushy textures like courgette / zucchini and eggplant are really bad for me. Ah, you know, I can totally get that with certain levels of zucchini and eggplants in general. I like them when they've when they're like solid. I'm guessing that doesn't matter to you because they're still mushy on the inside, right? But if they're like sauteed in a salad, I'm usually pretty good with them. Sauteed in a salad? You know, fried vegetables, basically. I usually like using them there, but I can totally get it. Definitely understandable. I'm not nailing this too hard, am I? 11, 12, 10. Cool, so one is... Alright, so if I put you up, that puts us at 12, 11, 10. Again. That's basically what I get by doing this. I get 12, 10, 11. Alright, what if I do the 10? Then I get 11, 12, 10. 13, 11, 9. So if we do you now. Fuck this boss, just kill the ghost. I mean, I'm considering it. Murder solves all puzzles. You're not entirely incorrect, are you? What if I do... 14, 10, 9... And then I do that one, and that one, 11, 12, 10. Alright, I get your point. I get your point. But what if we take the 12, we get 14, 10, 9. And then we do that one and that one. 8, 15, 10. Maybe reset the puzzle because you're messing up. Maybe. Can I reset it? Is this reset? It might be. Honestly, I don't remember. Let's see. 8, 16. It is not reset. Oof. That is a rough one. My sister's impossible to go out with. Picky eater, vegetarian, gluten intolerant, and won't eat any dairy with a stronger taste than mozzarella. So, won't eat any dairy, basically. I love mozzarella, but it's a mild flavor. Yeah, that sounds really difficult. Honestly, at that point, maybe going out to eat is just too much of a hassle. I'll just fight the ghost. Yeah, just bring a packed lunch at that point. Like, I don't want to fight dietary restrictions, voluntary or not. I'm not that guy. People have their reasons. But at some point, just bring a packed lunch, you know? Go to like an arcade or something. Even Joker is too much. What about like a non-flavored yogurt? Is that one acceptable? Wait, hang on. Let's have a look at this list. Vegetarian, gluten intolerant, won't eat any dairy. So like gluten-free bread. Actually, wait. Is she lactose intolerant? Some of my picky things are really specific. Yeah. I don't know. I have never really considered any sort of dietary restrictions. I think I like making too many weird things, I think. Just don't like dairy. Well, I mean, with that point of view, she's gonna become lactose intolerant. Because, you know, if you don't consume lactose, you will develop lactose intolerance. So, you know, that'll probably happen. I can't eat raw tomatoes. Honestly, that was me for so long. I got alert and get ready to go out. Alright, enjoy. Bye-bye. For a very long time, I couldn't... Oh, I think I'm gonna pass out now. Oh, wait, no. Higher than 3, you pass out. Okay, cool. I used to be completely unable to eat raw tomatoes. Ooh, it's dinner with friends, is it? Enjoy dinner with friends. I hope it's a good one. I know. But yeah, it was only like recently, like a couple months ago maybe, where I had like some tomato and I just kind of had it and I was like, oh, this is actually not that bad. I think it started when I like on a very semi-rare occasion made like the tomato mozzarella salad, you know, the one where you do like an interspersed cut thing. Because that's that's delicious. And then I was like, you know what? This tomato, not bad. It's a celebration with his housemates and like a goodbye thing. Ooh, that sounds nice. Hope you enjoy. Poi, enjoy poi. Salt. Gotta salt the salt. Salt. You alright there, partner? Salt! Yeah, okay, salt. Got it. Chill out, dude. Anyway, salt. Until we discovered the gluten thing, she would basically only eat toast. Oh my god. I love those, but I can't have tomato alone. No, I get it, and it's definitely different. I just mean that at that point, I discovered that I was like kind of okay with it. And like I had a change in taste. Which happens sometimes. Only eating toast. That sounds kind of sad. I would be sad if I only ate toast, I think. I really like food and I like eating weird tastes. Like as I mentioned before, I freaking pickled herring the other day. I like weird tastes. I like even stuff that doesn't taste that good. I'll go for it. I'm totally ready. If someone showed up with like a surströmming, I'd try it. Since my tooth, I've lost my appetite and I've been so sad. Oh no, it'll come back. I'm sure. Yeah, give it some time. I did make a note of something here. Well, this is part per 1,000. My note is in parts per million. Okay. So what is this? It's like hundreds, this is tens, and this is ones, singulars. Maybe it's just part per thousands and I did the wrong note. Or I have to do the calculations. That's also possible. But let's start off with just getting the number. It was 976 parts per million according to my note. I might just have to calculate the translation, right? That's definitely possible. But I guess we'll see when I try fixing things. Let's take the other one. Vinegar. I do also have a note on that, I think. Let's see. Okay. She ate more things, but she ate a lot of toast. Basically only as an exaggeration. Oh, okay, fair enough. I got you. What do I have? 190 degrees. Okay, and this is 93 degrees, so 190. Alright, I got one shovel full of coal in it. Do I gotta use some burrows or something? Bellows, not burrows. Oh, I see, so the amount that rises is the amount of coal you've shoveled in. This heats up by 2 degrees. Add some coal. 3 degrees. Add some coal. 3 degrees. What? I see. Okay, so there's probably a calculation going on here. I should definitely be thinking more while doing this. Gotta go. I have dinner. Enjoy your dinner. We've been talking about food so much. I hope you enjoy. Oh, that's too much. There's no coal in the furnace. Well, how do I... Okay, like that. Hiss. There we go. 190. Gotta go. I have just kidding. Alright, enjoy your just kidding. Wait. The vinegar is 190. It's finally done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground below it. Vinegar-soaked bones. These bones are all rubbery because it's been soaked in vinegar. Gross. You can faintly make out the number 190 scratched into one of them. Yikes. Rest in peace, buddy. Is this a bleak commentary on the state of certain factory workers? You be the boss. Alright, the salt... The salt is correct. It's finally done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got a salt-crusted skull. This skull bears the marks of prolonged and very strange torture. Etched into the back of the skull is the number 976. Rest in peace, buddy. Now it's just the cukes. Oh, the cukes. 8, 10, 15. $13, $12, $8, $12, $10, $11. Oh, we're back here again, aren't we? Alright. So what would be the ideal thing to do here? We have increments of 2 in general, except for this one, which is off by 1. Activating this one would put us away from that, off by 1 at least, I think. I mean, we'd add 2 to this one, and then we'd remove 1 from these. That would technically put us in a different position, I think. Would give us 13, 11, and... Wait, 9? Oh god, did I misunderstand how this works? I might have. 11, 10, 12... No, it's fine. It's fine, I got this. First of all, if I leave the factory, do I reset the chutes? Or the shunts? Or the thing? Is this game thinky? This particular part is very thinky. I mean, every once in a while, it has a puzzle, but for the most part, it's just funny writing. Sometimes the writing is thinky, I guess. But you know, for the most part, it's just, haha, funny joke, that's a pun, hee hee hee, hoo hoo hoo. This did not reset them as far as I can see. Okay. What if I... What if I do this? What if I get them equals, but just based on these two, like this? 16, 16, and then... Do they lower at the same rate? Ooh, they do. They do. 11, 11, 11. Cool. I got it. I took care of the cukes. The ghost smiles as he fades away. A few bones hit the ground below it. Pile of bones and cucumbers. It's probably 40% bones and 60% cucumbers if you had to guess. Etched into the skin of one of the cucumbers, you see the phrase, all the same, all the same. It's okay, we've taken care of this. No more puzzle. You pull the lever, and there's a deafening roar as the old machinery springs into life. After a while, a load of pickles is deposited into the receptacle of the left of the switch. You got ghost pickles. This is the ghost of a pickle, brined in mystery and vinegar. Makes you difficult to damage for the rest of the day by turning you into a spooky ghost. Oh hey Poi. Poi went into lurk mode, getting ready to leave. Let's see. All that work for 3 pickles? No wonder this place went out of business. You were lurking? While I was making gherkins? Also, I mean, this particular part might just be me who's weird, but sometimes my parents would have like a jar of cornichons, and sometimes I would just take one out and just use that as a snack. That might just be weird, but that was tasty though. Why was that one censored? Because of the less than symbol, I think. Because the Streamlabs chat overlay thing is overly cautious. Well, I mean, I didn't find the Gherkin brothers, unless the pickles are the Gherkin brothers? I thought I did a swear. You're good, don't worry, you're fine. Alright, before I return to Dirtwater, let's check out these things, like the Lost Dutch Oven Mine, which, gross, by the way. A burly, grizzled man in leather. Hey, buddy, how's it going, buddy? Well, everything is busy peeling the skin off a no longer recognizable animal. Oh, leather, well, everything. Okay. He looks up at you and growls, brandishing his skinning knife as if to say, bother me and you'll be next. Oh, and then he'll say, bother me and you'll be next. Yeah, I got that. Gross? I don't know, whatever, man. You do you. I've got a skinning knife, look. That's not a knife. This is... Don't be stupid, they're both knives. You're a skinner too, eh? Well, not professionally or anything. It's a hobby, I guess. Alright, come over here and watch close. I'll show you a couple tricks. You don't really understand the tricks, but they result in you getting some free skins. So you're happy. You got a Frisco Viper skin. And an Infernal Leather. I see. Are you confused, Onion? What's wrong? Is this also for my hat? This horrible cow skin still has some demonic sigils branded onto it. You'd think the cows would have lost interest in branding once they were no longer domesticated. Maybe it's like an ironic thing? Sure. I can put some letters on my hat. That'd be cool. Get some stats. What is my hat at the moment? It's a barely enchanted hat. That one's already got something on it. What's the new thing? +3 to all stats. Ooh, I could get a new hat on. Fake Pope. Elspree, Mysticality. You randomly said gross and I was confused. Oh, I was making a joke about this guy being like in a like fully like a in a different kind of full leather outfit in the middle of the desert. Don't worry, didn't work out. Now, I'm thinking Mysticality because I'm focused on Mysticality, but it would be better to just have it on everything. Then again, I will get the extra stat boost. Maybe I'll wait for a different hat. Those are some stinky fissures. I can't get any closer, not without some stench resistance. I do have something that gives me stench resistance. These flowers give me stench resistance. Oh, excuse me. Flowers. They give me stench resistance. Is that enough? The stench here is barely tolerable. Alright, let's go. These lockers are all unlabeled and unlocked. You got miner's pants and a gas mask. Ah, okay, so a gas mask gives you stench resistance, but you lose stats everywhere. Cool, cool. Heh, could have used this 5 minutes ago. Okay, good job, game, thank you. Plum pudding and instant grits. What's instant grits? If you've got enough grit, you don't even need to add water. Wait, what's grits? Hold up. Grits. Grits. Grits is a porridge made from boiled cornmeal. What? Interesting. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, let's go. I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath where the spit leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess the miners blocked the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off it. Come on, let's not do this. Alright, fine. No, inspect the spittoon. Ah, jeez. Okay. You crouch down and take a careful look into this filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops up to the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Inhale it! Imagine if someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl into the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches take up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars and they light with tufts of burning human hair. This is what that smells like. Thank you for the visual image. Let's search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your arm as you plunge into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies as your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off your arm with high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching, please. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull with. Congratulations, you're now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about. Narrowly defeating leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. There you go, that's the leather outfit I was talking about. I got spit-soaked pants. They seem okay, hooray. Are they better than my current pants? They are. Put them on. Perfect. Alright, we have kerosene, spiked coffee, and can of oil. The freaking spittoons are so extra, and I kinda love them. Alright, I'm gonna oil this elevator. You lubricate the elevator liberally. You emerge from the elevator into a deeper shaft. By the light of your lantern, you see exposed meat veins on nearly every surface. It's unusual that there would be this much readily available meat left in a working mine. What were they digging for, if not this? Right, I don't have a pickaxe for these, so I'll have to leave these for now. This guy's totally out of it. He's gibbering and drooling and doesn't seem to even see you. Try to talk to him. Hey, buddy, are you okay? Gblob Rob Bibbleberto Gordo Glub. You wave your hand in front of his face, but he doesn't react at all. Okay. Shovels. Pickaxe. Wait, what was that? Was one of the miners wearing this helmet? I mean, maybe. Ugh, looks like a miner died trying to dig the deeper with their hands. Oh. An ominous ladder leading down to a deep, dark pit. Okay. Ooh, a gem. It's pretty, but smells terrible. I still don't have a pickaxe. I should probably come back here when I have a pickaxe. This guy seems to have gnawed off his own hands before he died. You start to feel very uneasy. This guy worked his fingers to the bone, digging, and then worked to his bones to the marrow. The hair on your back and your neck starts to stand up. The gouge marks dark with blood. Your heart is pounding. This is a spooky place. These scratches are painted in. on. In blood. You have to get out of this place right now. Normally this game isn't sad. We've just run into like a horror mine. As you near the rocks, the voices in your head begin screaming, too loudly to ignore. You have to get out of this pit right now. You know what? I should do that anyway, because I don't have a pickaxe, so it'll have to wait. Hey, buddy. Did I just do the worm into the elevator? I don't need to walk back, actually. I can just use my map. Let's go to the humming cave. A greenish, human-shaped cloud of writhing smoke wafts towards you, moaning and whispering. Given the smell, you'd guess that someone ate way too much Limburger cheese and then burped so hard they blasted out their soul. Let's fight it. It's an Odorgeist. Alright, cool. You know what? Just give me the boost. Give me a boost. Swab shower. You whiffed me with a shower. That's bad accuracy for you. Accuracy for you. What's your health at? 12? Just give me the pep talk. You can do it, you slam jerk and rock skunk. No damage. Sorry, buddy. You tried your best. You destroyed an intelligent belch. The whole world owes you thanks for your efforts today. I got a bit of ectoplasm. You're not sure what part of the ghost this is. Probably better not to think about it. Cool. Where is this? You okay there, Pete? You're looking pale. I ain't going in there. Is that sort of a high-pitched buzzing noise? I hear it too. My head's fit to burst. Hurry and be on your way. What's wrong with it? It's humming. These rocks are weirdly organized. What's this? Weird purple grass. Okay. You might be able to push this over. What's this? A snake is gonna let you pass. You know what? There you go. Ooh, what is that thing? What in the world? This looks dangerous. The monolith is dark. A weird device. You got a strange stone arrow. What's a stone arrow? This is a triangular object made out of strange stone-like material. Shot through with channels of smooth black glass. Ooh. Seems like there's nothing else to do though. Good to know. See, that wasn't that dangerous, Pete. Alright, let's head back to Dirtwater to return the pickles, or the gherkins, or whatever. You spot on the store, you spot a store on the horizon. Perhaps you could exchange meat for goods and services here. Yeah, let's go there right now. Button Willow McCritic store. I want to do some shopping. You need anything? Trail mix? No! Oh, Pete's fine and dandy. Alright, buddy. What do you got? You just kind of missed a round table with the Jackie Riders on another channel. Oh! Damn, that sounds cool. Anything interesting? Beancraft! I can get a new bean skill! Alright, I can get... Mind your meat. That gives me Dickorin! I'm gonna get Dickorin. And a pickaxe. Beautiful. And I'll buy your needles. And I'll buy some binoculars. There we go. That was a good haul. Okay, let's go to Fort Cowardice, because with the binoculars we can actually find things that are close. You find a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Stenciled letters on the side read, "Property of Fort All Dead Library." Apparently Cookie is a dream IRL. Oh, Cookie Masterson? Interesting. The bag is full of books. Mostly boring military field manuals. You do find one that's interesting for you. More Beancraft! Hell yeah! Let's do the Beancraft books. Beancraft Volume 2. I'm gonna get the Wait. It includes a chapter about making a human-sized or larger automatons. Oh, multiple. Binding them with your will and help them with kitchen tasks. Bean Golem! Okay, so I can do Bean Golem. I can do a wall that provides me cover from ranged attacks. Or Mysticality Boost. I'm gonna go with Bean Golem, thank you. Look at him! Summons a small Bean Golem. That's me. You practice making servants out of beans until you're pretty good at it. Unfortunately, one of your earlier experiments got a little rowdy and needs the book. Damn. Bad Golem, bad Golem. Alright, and then I'll read the other one. Which will teach me Bean Wall, Old Bean. I guess I'll do Old Bean, because I already have a shield skill. You read the meditation techniques and spend a few hours practicing them. And then I have the Old Bean skill, which makes me smarter. It increases mysticality by 5. Alright. Unfortunately, you get so good at clearing your mind that you completely lose your memory of where you left the book. Dang it. Cool. Let's use the binoculars. I found the big apple. You see a horse apple big enough to, well, big enough to see from here. You climb down the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. A horse apple. Isn't that horse poo? The big apple? Oh, hang on. Pete spots something in the ground and picks it up. He spits on it and gives it a polish with his sleeve. Well, looky there. Find something? A lump of light. What you call jerk's gold. Isn't that like fool's gold? Similar, except it's poisonous. Horse apple is shit, yeah. Oh, then I'm interested in seeing what this is going to be about. As you reach the center of the clearing, you're simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Oh, that is quite big. I can shovel the poo. You make a little dent in it. Oh, it's smaller than it was before. It's quite a bit smaller than it was before. What's the point of this? It's way smaller than it was before. It's almost gone now. Remember that part of the stream where Chris shoveled poo for a while? Yeah. I get a guitar solo for my efforts in cleaning the poo. If you just look for exercise, I imagine you can find an entertaining way to go about it. Well, you know. Keep digging. I keep pressing this IRL and I really shouldn't. Alright, let's return the Gherkin brothers to Dirtwater. Let's go. Well, there's no more Big Apple. The weird stone arrow goes crazy. You follow its lead and find a weird house. Let's go there instead. The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Dry Gizmo, you letters here's come to travel, reckon. Why do you say that? Well, it stands to reason. Ain't nothing good coming out of bleeping Gizmo like that. I don't know, let's have a look. Look at his glorious mustache. What a wonder. Excuse me. My name is Hi Chat. What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. Oh wait, I'm not used to visitors. But folks generally call me the Professor. Is there something I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo and I sort of followed the bleeping and it led me here. Well, I'll be. It certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much expert as anyone alive today. El what now? El Vibrato! If they were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived on the ground, so they might still be living as far as I know. Never seen a people or actual person though, they're just the machines I left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens, or genius pre-humans. Or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a close look at your bleeping gizmo. Alright, thank you. Aha! As I suspected, this is one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in, you see. That'll be why I'd let you hear. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit, and then plugs in a strange stone marble into the socket on it. There you go, good as new, just swipe up and down until it turned on and off. Alright. Swipe? Now, I gotta warn you, this device will lead to elevated El Vibrato technology, but you might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean, just be careful. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more El Vibrato tech. But searching for it needs up all the time I could be using to research it. Oops, I just threw a pencil in the air. Whoops. Sorry. I did like a hand gesture when I was talking at him, and I had a pencil in my hand, and I just accidentally threw it up, and it hit the ceiling. Oh, I have so much bravado. Aha, I get you. Right? Well, you're the adventurous type, so bring me back whatever devices you find, and I can get them up and running. That'll benefit both of us. Alright, deal. Great! First priority would be to get my keystone fabricator running. They lock their doors and things to see this little stone ally blocks, see? So, if we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us. Literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me about 5 handful of scraps. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. There you go, we have unlocked the El Vibrato subquest, that's cool. This dresser contains 10 instances of the exact same shirt and 20 identical socks. But he's not wearing a shirt. No, I don't have your scraps yet. Check yourself. Nice. Flush it! Hooray! Oh, I said hooray for flushing. Alright, now head to dirt water. I actually got the dirt water. Cool. And head to the prison to restore the gherkins. Hi there. Give her the Piggle Factory remains. What in the world? It's the Gherkin brothers. And please, I don't want to talk about it. It was really weird. I believe you. Here's the reward. Huh. Looks like these things are still twitching. Better lock them up just to be safe. Thanks a bundle. Thanks a bundle. Oh, that's cute. Oh, there they are. The Gherkin brothers are in ghost jail. Poi is safe. Well, that takes care of the prison. Good to see you. You know, you've really cleaned up the area. I'm plumb out of bounties for you. Does it mean I get to be sheriff? No, but I guess you could be marshal if you want. Huh, what a coincidence. That's my middle name. Well, thanks again for your help, Marshal. No problem. Is my middle name... Yeah, now I'm High Marshal Chat. Good to know. High Marshal Chat. I like being High Sneaky Chat, but I'll take what I can get. What's new in my inventory? The professor told you how to turn this thing off. Do you want to shut it down? Nah, I'm good. Alright, fine. I will upgrade my character for a bit, I think, because I've got 247 EXP. Let's see. I'm thinking some stats, as always. Probably Mysticality, because that's the main stat. Gumption Glamour, absolutely. And what's Hellbender? That's spell damage. I'll do Hellbender. And then Bean Shield, why not? Cool. What is next? To do the next story mission, we have to go to the railroad camp. So let's go. Oh, but first, you find a flyer for a dynamite store up north. It's charred around the edges like it's got blown here by an explosion. You mark the address down on your map. Alright, let's go there. It's on the way anyway, basically. Oh boy. Well, heck. I expected old Dynamite Dan would have blown himself to Kingdom Come ages ago, but I guess he's still kicking. Dynamite Dan's. Alright. A year's supply of dynamite I could purchase if I'd like. Or just 20 dynamite. I don't really need dynamite right now, but it's good to know that I have access to it. I mean, for me personally, a year's supply of dynamite is approximately no dynamite. So, in a sense, that's just nothing. Alright. Alright, let's head to the railroad camp. Nope. You see a sign that says Snake Spring over yonder. Let's go. Ooh. Well, now a bona fide snake fountain. That's handy if you need a for a passage of snakes. Hee. Okay. Tuna cactus. That's a tuna cactus for tuna. And that's coffee cactus, obviously. Oh, it really is a fountain of snakes. The endless stream of snakes pours out of a hole in the canyon wall. Let's grab a handful. Oh, snakes. A spring snake, a spring snake, a spring snake. They're all different levels, I see. I can summon a bean golem! Bean golem, let's go. My bean child! Look at him! He's perfect! Handful of snakes, Pog. Yeah, I'm fighting a handful of snakes. And I have a bean child. 39 damage with the boost. That is so good. Okay, 35, but whatever. Pete has learned something new. Dark Whisperin'. Pete will deal 7 spooky damage to all enemies. Hold up. Pete, do it. Oh my god. Pete? Pete? That was kind of spooky. Thank you, Bean Child. Let's see. Pete, are you alright? You're seeming a little Satan-y. Oh, it's usable 1 per fight. Oh, okay. How much damage is this? 21? Alright, take out the biggest one, I guess. Pete has access to the Dark Realm. It's okay. We love him anyway. Oh, out of water. There we go. Oh. You successfully killed 4 snakes out of infinity snakes. Just infinity more to go. I got a snake venom bladder. A lot of people don't know the difference between venomous and poisonous. I'm not gonna explain it to you, but this is what makes a snake both. Thank you. And a snake liver. They call this the liver because it's the snakes need it in order to live. The snakes don't have enough skin for you to even bother pulling out your knife. Okay. So that's a handful. What about a big one? Grab a big one. It's a big snake. That's a spring snake. It's just one snake. It's just one snake. Graham, watch out! A snake! Alright. Pete, contact the Dark Lords. He whispers dark secrets. I love the description of venom versus poison I once read. Alright. Hit me. Hit me with the description. I'm intrigued. I'll do some muscle. There we go. If you bite it and die, it's poisonous. If it bites you and you die, it's venomous. Nice. You know, that's not bad. You need like an element of it that's like a mnemonic, right? So you know that like which one is connected to which one of the elements. Old wedding ring? Oh, I don't need this sweet smelling flower anymore. I'll use this. Here we go. Let's go. Alright, let's see if we can beat up the people at the old mission yet. I can't open up the tuna cactus. Alright, let's see if we can do this now. First of all, can I open the sarcophagus to serve Saint Beefus or whatever his name was? Huh? Oh. Isn't that the one that ends with what if we bite each other? That's kinky. Oh, okay. Okay, I gotta go now. Enjoy cowboy. Alright! Enjoy your dinner with your housemates, boy. Enjoy it. It sounds like it'll be a great time. And remember to stay hydrated. Alright, I'm gonna pick apart these skulls now. I got a creepy whispering stone. This stone is only whispering, but it's still eerily louder than most of the stones you encounter. Weird. Alright, Saint Beefus, can I open this? I can. You grunt and strain, and force the heavy stone sarcophagus lid open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Let's fight him. Oh, he is huge! Look at the size of this lad! Ah, you, buddy, are quite the size. There we go. All the skills are set up. And fire. Oh my god. Okay, maybe this won't be such a problem. You can do it, your tentacle sister whisper. I can't read. Don't punch Pete. I love my little bean friend. Look at him. He's just happy to be here. Anyway, you're dead now. Omae wa mou shindeiru. Nani? There we go. The bigger they are, the harder they excommunicate. I got Saint Beefus's finger. He was so big that he had more bone in his little finger than most people have in their entire arm. And his thigh. Thick thighs for Saint Beefus. His legs were so big he had to sit in 2 chairs at a time. Oh, it's a weapon! It's 9 to 11 damage. It's a better weapon. Hell yeah. Alright, now what about the other one? How about this one? Let's try it. So this one is like split into pieces, and I don't have an AoE attack. But I guess we'll see. I will do all the things I did before. There we go. I'll do a bean boy, my bean child. I'll do a shield. And then I'll fire on the skull, I think. Nice. That's a one hit. Cool. Oh, Chris, do not click outside the game. You will cause havoc. Alright, I don't think Pete is gonna be super useful here. I'm just gonna get a stat boost from him. That's what he's best at. Wait, no, he just did it on the enemy! Pete, you fool! I accidentally made Pete do a pep talk for the skull. Or for the skeleton. I mean, I guess he's just happy to do a pep talk, but you know. That's not what I wanted, Pete. Alright, let's take out the rib cage. Or close. Alright, Pete, do a stat boost for us. Not for them, for us. Okay? Thank you. Oh god, this is going so much better. I'm way better leveled for this now. Even Pete is doing better. Alright, this one has 12 health now. I'm gonna go for something else, I think. The pelvis. 42 damage? Honestly, that's good. You know what? I think I got this. Pete, do the whisper. Nice. Excellent. Beautiful. Oh! I am dealing a little bit better with the heat now, I will say. I'm feeling a lot better. I was melting for a little bit. Now we've gotten streaming and I'm feeling a little bit better now. Whew. But it has been really freaking hot today. God. It has been intense. Like, I know other places have it a lot way hotter, but we got up there in like the roughly, like, just below 30, I think. But it has been rough, and I have been melting hard. But on the positive side, I am now in vacation mode. For the next 3 weeks, I am off work, and I can just relax. And next week, I'm going on that trip with my family that I talked about yesterday. That's gonna be really nice. The 2 weeks after that, I'm just gonna be spending those at home, relaxing, chilling. Maybe I'll do more streams. Maybe I'll just have the usual level of streams. Maybe I'll start earlier. We'll see. The world is my oyster. Why is this thing still targetable? How do I target? There we go. Arrow keys, much better. Pete, you give yourself a pep talk. Hell yeah. Self-love. You're whiffing on Pete! So yeah, tomorrow I'm headed to the summer house with the family. We've rented a summer house. We don't own a summer house. Just before anyone just jumps in with the haha Chris is rich jokes. No, we rented one. It's gonna be really nice, but it's definitely also gonna be really hot. I'll report further about that later. Pete, you take care of that one. Alright, so clearly I am perfectly leveled for this now, and I don't have to worry whatsoever. Bone. Yeah, that's good. I mean, we did also get a much better weapon on the way to this one. That might have helped a little bit. Not my bean friend! He's still happy though. He's okay. Oh, he's dead now. Never mind. There we go. Pete should take out that one. I really appreciate that this entire game can essentially just be played with your keyboard if you'd like. Like everything has like some shortcuts to them. They're not as well indicated on the battle menu, but when you're in like this menu, everything is clear. Like you can press 1 to do hooray, and you have all the different things marked with their respective keys. It's just neat. It's a cute little thing. Now Santa Cortada's in pieces, so small they can't do any harm. I got their skull. This skull had a real on-again, off-again relationship with the rest of Santa Cortada's skeleton. Oh, was Santa Cortada like the Little Mermaid? Not the story, the Little Mermaid, but like the statue. There's a statue of the Little Mermaid in Copenhagen, Denmark, and its head has been cut off so many times. Like, so many times have some assholes stolen the head of the Little Mermaid, and it's honestly kind of funny. This one's just empty. Weird. Anyway, I got all your relics. Pew pew! Pew pew! Pew pew! Pew 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 pew! Okay, that's funny. You locked the skull back into the glass prison. It seems annoyed, but Sister Mary thanks you effusively. And here? You return the weird, huge finger bone to its reliquary. Reliquary? Sister Mary looks delighted. Look at how delighted she looks. She's so happy. Look at that smile. You've recovered all the relics. Oh, praise be, thank you. Look at how happy I am about this occurrence. I'm glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but I can give you this old censer. We don't use it anymore because Sister Penelope is allergic to the incense. I got a brr sensor. I don't know what that means. Oh, hey, Tom. Tomless. How's it going? Howdy. Howdy. Oh. What is this? Look, I don't want to tell you what you can and can't say, but let's just say this is a shiny gold-colored metal sensor and leave it at that. Wait, what? BR blank blank blank. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I have been melting like crazy today, but I'm staying hydrated. My fan is on, the windows are open, and the stream is comfy as heck. I don't know what the joke is here, but they censored some word. Is it a good offhand weapon? 3 mysticality? What's my current offhand? It's whatever that was. Offhand. That was the Filthy Porcelain Spoon. It's melee damage and spell damage, where this is mysticality. You know what? I'll take it. Mysticality basically helps you with spell damage anyway. Cool, that takes care of that. Can I talk to the other one? Thank you so much for your help. Alright. Pew pew. Pew pew. 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 Pew 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 pew. You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. Fair enough. That takes care of the mission. I think that's everything on the list of things, so let's just go to the railroad camp, unless we're interrupted. There's a skull just sort of rolling down the road towards you, like directly towards you, and when you step on one, wait, what? When you step to one side, it swerves to match? Face it down. So, death in this game basically works in the sense that if you are taken down 3 times, your anger score goes past 3, and you are so angry that you pass out. And basically a day passes, and all your daily bonuses and stats and whatever, they're obviously gone now. So that's basically how that works. Which is why I didn't surrender, because I'm pretty sure if I surrendered that battle, I would have gotten my last angry score, and I would have passed out. You might also lose some meat on it, I'm not sure. Anyway, go! Oof. I have grown much stronger. Pete, finish it. Perfect. Boom! You punted that skull right into the sunset. Amazing. Alright, here's the train that we want to take to the west. Oh, look at all them frogs. This train ain't for moving for a while. I wonder if we can help them somehow. That seat slicker in the hat there looked like a fair task. Thank you, Pete. Mommy, why isn't the train moving? I'm sure it won't be long, dear. Alright, cool. This guy should never be put in charge of a switch. Well, he is out. He's too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Hey, that's a nice watch. Where'd you get it? I bought it from this gal that runs a store down south here. Name's... oh, Buttonwillow. Buttonwillow McSomething. I know that store. Yeah, it's a real nice store. Real nice watch. Cool. She's not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. Oh yeah, good job. How do I indicate with my model that I'm whistling? No whistling when you're high chat. You approach the beleaguered looking man with the tiny glasses. Howdy there, who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say the fellow over there in the white hat is the foreman. He points to the man, at the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not, he smiles. Then I'd say that paperback idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for. Alright, thanks. Oh, this guy, he looks sad. Hi there, you in charge? I was wondering if there was anything I could do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh. Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take the management on the rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What was that? Organizing and building and running one of those operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you will ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm gonna home. Here, I'm gonna go home and play my models. Oh. I guess I'm the foreman now. Wait, this game has a jump button? What? Since when? The spacebar makes your character jump. I had no idea. Okay, sure. I mean, I don't think it's useful for anything, but cool. I guess I'm the boss now? The man looks at you up and down. Well, now, I suppose you can't be any worse than the last clown. Name's Smee. I'm your assistant. Alright, Smee, what's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it, even if we had the months it'd take. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies, for just this one, just like this one. But a pack of goblins stole it all. Sneaky little varmints. Alright, I'll get it back for you. Glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up in Gustafsson Gulch. It's a real tough place. It's a real rough place, rather. You might want to spend some time getting a lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head the way, especially if you plan to go in guns blazing. We don't need that specific dynamite, though. Any you can lay in your hands will be fine. As long as there's enough of it. So this is why you can basically just go to Dynamite Dan's and get the dynamite. And I think there's a couple other ways to get it as well. But, let's go to Gustafsson Gulch, though. I don't want to buy my way to it. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? A gacha player? Speaking of gacha games, I watched Odd Taxi throughout these last couple days, and oh my god, that show is so good. Like, it's actually freaking amazing how well constructed and like interesting that show is. And the reason why that relates to gacha is because one of the episodes is a really good like gacha horror story. And I don't know, it's really interesting. I like it a lot. I can recommend it if you're an anime type, or if you just want to watch like a really good like interconnected story with like some cool characters and stuff. Check out Odd Taxi. It's good. Out in the middle of the desert, you find an abandoned minecart. It's sitting in the section of a minecart track about 12 feet long, which starts nowhere in particular and ends even less somewhere in particular. Check it out. Alright, I get... this. We've already had this dialogue, actually. Yeah. Pete finds another one. I don't know why I headed to Dirtwater. We're actually supposed to go to the goblin place. Gustafsson Gulch. Let's fight the skull. Sure, why not? There we go. Originally, I didn't actually... I kind of dropped Odd Taxi. Not because it was bad or anything, I just... You know, I'm really bad at finishing shows. But then people were like, yo, it continues being really freaking good. And I was like, alright, I'll watch it. And my god, it's rare that you get like an anime that properly rounds it off and it doesn't have you go, hey, I'll see you in season 2, haha. Like this one actually, it caps it off, it goes, there you go, that's the story, that's what you're getting. All the loose ends are tied up, basically. Enjoy. That's really good. Also, the opening is amazing. Like, the Odd Taxi OP is just wonderful. I better keep an eye on the horse. These goblin fellas are liable to keep eating faster than I can say boo. Okay. Anything I should know about them? Don't know much. They mostly keep to themselves. Unless a spore get adrift in the wild breeze and led somewhere unexpected. Fine little varmints. Don't underestimate them though. Don't underestimate them though. Sure. A fancy-dressed goblin steps forward.
Hi, hello, being mayor. Welcome. Now going away, please.
The goblin seems friendly, but blocks your entry to the gulch. Luckily, I speak goblin, so, can I not coming in?
Sorry, only for goblins being very private.
I'm gonna outthink him. This is not very nice. Don't you want to fostering better human-goblin relations? I could be a new human ambassador, and you can go to Human Town being the goblin ambassador.
Guessing that might be a good idea. Diplomatics, yes, okay.
The mayor shakes your hand and starts walking toward Dirtwater. Oh. Cool. This sign says nothing interesting in goblin. You hear a quiet rustling, as though a single goblin were rummaging through a crate filled with straw. Go in and beat the straw out of it. The goblin sounds like Yoda had a kid with the mayor from Civic Doodle.
Civic Doodle!
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Look, that's the best goblin voice I can do without being like a gremlin, like a...
I'm a gremlin.
You made that trigger-happy goblin trigger sad. You made that trigger-happy goblin trigger sad instead. You dig through the crates the goblin was rummaging through, but there's nothing interesting in any of them. Bummer. Or rats, rather. This sign says library in Goblin. You listen at the door. It's quiet inside. The shack is filled with crude bookshelves. The bookshelves in turn are filled with crude books. 3 titles gather your attention, or catch your attention. So Very Complicated Numbers, How to Bird Noise, or Alice Going into a Seeing Glass. Alright. So Very Complicated Numbers, thank you. All you can tell about this book is that it concerns extremely high-level mathematics. You don't have the vocabulary to understand any of it, and probably would still wouldn't if it was written in English. Your brother would probably love it. Cool. How to Bird Noise. This book is an extremely detailed treatise on the sounds of different birds make. I was about to say snakes for some reason. You probably wouldn't expect to learn how to do an accurate great-crested grip impression from a book, but that's how detailed it is. And finally, Alice Going into a Seeing Glass. This popular children's novel has been translated into Goblin. Jabberwocky still reads pretty much the same. Oh, it brillic being and toves of slithing did in a wave gyring and also gimballing. I have no idea what just happened. Wait, what's this? It says delicatessen. Ooh, I love delis. Alright, the door's locked. I'll pick the door. The lock, rather. You don't really pick doors. I mean, you pick doors if you're, like, designing a house, but you don't pick doors generally. You make short work of the lock. You enter what turns out to be a delicatessen and help yourself to what turns out to be sandwiches. Probably. It's a goblin sandwich. This is both a sandwich for goblins and a sandwich where the meat is goblin. Gross. This sign says storage in Goblin. What's inside? The shack is filled with thousands of tiny cabinets, each labeled with a number in Goblin. Cannibals! Right? I keep forgetting about that emote, Tom. That one's really good. I like it. She's a little boy. Anyway, I'm gonna look in a random drawer. There's nothing in the drawer, but you find an old lollipop stuck to the bottom of the drawer above it. It's a Gulch Goblin lollipop. I like that one too. What's this? This looks like a normal lollipop, but like all Goblin-made items, it's messed up in some pretty fundamental ways. It doesn't say how. Keep looking. I got a Goblin sandwich. This drawer has a sandwich in it. It must have been filed under sandwich. This one contains a rolled up pair of terrible pants. Goblin trousers. They give you less moxie. You know what? That makes sense. They are not fashionable. Nothing interesting here. Nope. Look in a more random drawer. Make it even more random, please. Wait, what's this? Nope, nothing. False alarm. You sure? Still nothing. Look in an even randomer drawer? Nope. Oh, I guess I exhausted it. Oh well. Wait, what's this place? Red herring storage. Okay, fine, let's go. You hear a couple goblins rustling around there. Sounds like they're doing something really important. Or perhaps it's a red herring. Interrupt them. A Gulch Goblin fish wizard. They're fish wizards. Alright. This will make short work of them. Almost short work of them. Do you think, Pete? His magic is throwing a fish at me. Like a true magician. Boop. Good job, Pete. I'm gonna hydrate. Oh, I completely missed that posture check from Thomas. Hang on, I'll do that right now. Ah, that's good. I did a little back crack. But not like a butt, like cracking my back. Alright, you look around the building, but it turns out just to be filled with rotting fish. Hey, maybe they're nice. Maybe they're like Surströmming. Alright, this is the mayor's house. I mean, I made the mayor leave. The shack contains a bed and a desk. Investigate the bed. It's made of cactus logs with a blanket made out of woven together cactus needles. That cannot be comfortable. Alright, and the desk? The desk is strewn with folders. You notice one that says important secrets on it. Read the important secrets. You learn a variety of secrets, though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is that there's a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105 in the storage hut. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. Check out the outdoors by leaving. Yeah, sure. Add a back crack, not like a butt. Thank you, I will do that. A back crack like a butt. Fuck, okay, sure. The sign says theater in Goblin. Alright. You press your ear to the door and hear somebody delivering what sounds like the line from Hamlet, except in Goblin tongue, of course. From this vantage point, you also notice a sign next to the door, reading, Backstage Entrance, Here It Being, with an arrow pointing to the back of the building. Let's go backstage. You sneak backstage and watch the play from behind a curtain. Not only is it a Goblin version of Hamlet, it's also rewritten as a one-man show. Okay.
To being on.
Hang on, I gotta pause. This is I'm gonna do Shakespeare in Goblin tongue. This is my audition for I don't know, some theater.
To being or not to being? Oh, that is a question. Could it better thinking to suffering a crazy things and arrows, or fighting too many bad things for stopping them because fighting? To dying, to sleeping. To sleeping? Hey, dreaming maybe? But oh, problems! If dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Wow. Pretty weird, probably.
You watch for a while. The bits where the actor has to do a sword fight with themselves are pretty entertaining. Amazing. This sign says Cafe and Goblin. You listen at the door but don't hear anything. Looks like the door's locked. I'll pick the door. The lock again. You enter what turns out to be a cafe and reconstruct a few cups of chicory from the leavings in various dirty cups and sinks. You stop to wonder why a cafe wouldn't be open at this time of day. You see a schedule posted on the wall, and sure enough, it says somebody named Gene is supposed to be working this shift. He always was a shiftless layabout, that Gene. Fuck you, Gene! For anyone who doesn't know, whenever I play Jackbox, Party Pack, anything, I have a certain vendetta against Gene, the freaking piece of garbage. Anyway, the goblins around these parts never really figured out coffee. It's a shame. They only have instant. The sign says guard barracks. You hear a bunch of gruff goblin voices, gruffly griping at each other's inside. Head in, guns blazing. I'll leave him be for a second. Hang on. This sounds like a big one. The sign says treasure cave. This door to remaining locked at all times in Goblin. Sadly, the door is locked. I guess we'll go in guns a-blazing, but first, let's check out the storage. Where's the storage? That's a theater. Mayor's house. Red herring storage. Another rice storage. Storage. Look in drawer 69105. You got an item. Gustafsson Gulch Treasure Cave Key. Spare. Cool. I'll just open that then. Oh, we got some goblins. The goblin is paying more attention to their book, Goblet, than to you. But you're pretty sure you aren't gonna be just waltzing by. Spoil the ending? Oh, I'm gonna be a ruthless monster? I'm spoiling the ending. Hey Goblet, good book. What do you think about how Goratio is only surviving one at the end? Everyone else dying. Poisoning, sorting, pow, blam.
Ah, no! Wow, spoilers!
The guard runs out of the cave with their hands over their ears. Good job. The goblin guard is whittling a little wooden bird call, but they're not too busy to beat you up if you try to get past them. Hang on, I've learned some bird calls. Let me try it out. You duck behind a stalagmite and do your best great-crested how is it pronounced? Google. Hang on. Alright, let's figure it out. Hang on, should I pull this up for chat to see? I should pull this up for chat to see, shouldn't I? Hold up. TV monitor? That's the one. Great crested greb.
Great crested grebe.
Grebe? Grebe?
Great crested grebe.
Why are you talking so slow?
Great crested grebe.
Weird. Anyway, back to the game. Wait, game? Oh, game. That was weird. Alright, fine, I do my best Great Crested Grebe impression.
Oh, gasp, a great crested grebe. Wow!
The guard pulls a pair of binoculars out of its uniform and turns to run out of the cave. Alright, fine. Boop. Let's see. Unlike the other two guards, this one is being very attentive and seems very suspicious of you. Also, unlike the other two guards, they have a name tag that says Gene. I kinda wanna hurt Gene, but he's supposed to be minding the cafe. Gene? Hey Gene, you're supposed to be working at cafe today, you forgetting?
Oh, wow, no!
The goblin quickly takes off their guard uniform and puts on a cafe uniform and races out of the cave. Good job, you freaking... Ugh. Hang on. Boop. There we go. Alright, I need a needle for this treasure chest. This one looks heavy as well as pointy. Oh hey, it contains an entire year's supply of dynamite. We got it. Cool. This one contains 1,401 meat. And these require needles, so I'll have to find some needles. Dang. Well, let's see if Gene is at work. You enter the cafe where Gene is begrudgingly working the counter. I'll buy some chicory. Thank you. Thanks, Gene. Alright, let's go fight. Blarr. Alright, let's go in. Guns a-blazing. Full power. All systems. Full power. Do a bean buddy, bean boy, bean friend, bean child. A shield, and we should be good. Alright, we have a Gulch Goblin Cactus Jack, we have a Gulch Goblin Cracker Jack, and a Gulch Goblin Flapjack Jack. Oh, that's stupid, but I love it. Cool. And then I will have you do your... do a stat boost for me and yourself first, and then do the spooky thing. He used a flapjack! Not my bean buddy! Never mind. Bean buddy's freaking useless. Let's see... 36 on the one with the axe, I think. Cool. And Pete, you will boost yourself. Yes, where's Dixie at this snake? Yeehaw! And my bean friend is out. Alright, I will fire this guy. You're fired. You know, sometimes this music does slap. Alright, do your thing, Pete. Nice. Your flapjacks do nothing to me. By the way, I had no idea the flapjacks weren't just pancakes. Like, I don't know if that's like an American thing, but I was like talking to Onion at some point, and like I mentioned flapjacks in the context of them being pancakes, and they were like, no, are you kidding me? Flapjacks are like some other thing that I've obviously forgotten again. Maybe that's just an American thing, and Americans just call flapjacks or pancakes flapjacks sometimes. Because I feel like I've definitely seen flapjacks in the context of just a pancake. Alright, well, we have the dynamite. I guess we can blow up the thing. You notice a campsite off in the distance that appears to have been very comprehensively trampled to ruin. You discover a new map location, destroyed campsite. Let's go. British flapjacks. I mean, presumably you would know as well. Bimu. Oats and syrup are the main bits. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. This knapsack seems like it's taken a lot of abuse recently. Most of the contents are trash from being stomped on. You do find you do find a dented can of potted meat, though. You also notice that the knapsack has a knife sheath strapped to the side, but you don't see the knife anywhere. Curious. Most curious. Anyway, I got some potted meat. Nothing says quality like a meat in a can, or rather, nothing claims quality like the label of can on a meat. Oh. Honestly, I've never really had canned meat. Like Spam and stuff, I don't think we have like Spam over here. We have something like remotely kind of the same, but I don't think I've ever tried that one. Is it that bad? A more thorough inspection reveals dusty footprints in the tattered canvas. Cows don't typically wear boots. This campfire has been thoroughly stumped on and kicked. Someone was real serious about fire safety. Yikes, you think maybe this used to be a person? Wow, gross. Looks like wolves have been at this fella. Not cows? Well, maybe it was cows that killed him, but they don't usually chew up the bones. Alright, let's take a closer look. What's this weird white grease around the chew marks? I don't know, I ain't sure I want to know. No, hang on, I'm sure I don't want to know. Alright, whatever you say, buddy. There are cow tracks leading all away from the mangled corpse. It probably wouldn't be hard to follow them. Let's follow them. Since you have reason to believe these tracks may be fake, you should either follow them or head into an opposite direction. Let's try the opposite way. You head in the opposite direction for about half a mile and discover another campsite, this one occupied. You observe the campers carefully from a distance before approaching. They're dressed weirdly in brightly colored baggy clothes and white face paint. Oh boy. Are they clowns? As you get closer, you realize they're dressed up as rodeo clowns. Alright. Why would they do that? There doesn't seem to be a rodeo happening anywhere near here. Alright, I'll approach the camp. Oh, they're just straight up clowns. Okay. This clown is idly juggling a knife. Howdy, stranger, just with a smile. This rodeo clown is playing a harmonica. The tune he's playing basically goes doot doot doodle oodle ood doot doo doo. What a banger. I wish I had a harmonica here. It's not. Oh god, I don't own a harmonica. God, I gotta buy a harmonica. And this rodeo clown is eating a comically large hunch of meat. He narrows his eyes at you, as if to say, mine. Alright, buddy. A simple 3-man tent, which probably sleeps about 40 clowns. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. I'm gonna go with this one. He nods politely, but keeps playing. Alright, this one. Howdy, stranger. Howdy. What are you guys doing out here? Camping? You can tell by the campfire. That's a good point. What I mean is, there's no rodeo or circus around here, so why are you guys in rodeo clown outfits? Oh, that! Our circus is up north. We're on break, so we decided to take in the sights. What sights? This is the middle of nowhere. Nonsense! Check out those cactuses over there, and those mountains, and, well, all this sand. Plenty of things to see. I guess so. Anyway, what circus? I didn't hear anything about a circus in this area. Oh, you wouldn't have. It's just a little traveling show. You aren't missing anything. What's it called, though? He hesitates and then shrugs. It's called Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow. Perfectly normal? Why is it called that? Accuracy. Okay, how far north is it? Yeah, pretty far. Too far for you to worry about. No, really, how far? It's up near Goblin Gulch. Wow, that is really far north. Right? Exactly. Too far. Where is it exactly? Why would you even want to go there? Look, don't worry about it. Your unwillingness is telling... Your unwillingness to tell me is strange. Who ever heard of a clown that didn't want people to go see a circus? The clown glances across at the clown with the harmonica, who shrugs. Well, pardon, I was just trying to save you from a long journey and all. But if you're sure, I'll be glad to mark it on your map for you. Alright, we have access to Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow. And I can't ask for a discount, sadly. Or can I? Hang on. Outfoxen, 100? That's a lot. I should get it though, but eventually. Let's say... Muscle, Mysticality, Moxie, Mysticality. What's Gumption? That's Spleen and AP and Speed. Sure. And then I will put some points in Moxie, I think. Cool. Alright, that's all I think we have from these guys. Do you know anything about that wrecked camp nearby? The clowns with the meat chuckles quietly. Somebody's camp got wrecked? Why, that's terrible! Whatever happened? Well, I think you know what happened. The harmonica falls silent and the clown's eyes grow very cold. He stops toying aimlessly with his knife. Shut up, birds! I'm doing a stream! I don't know if you hear the birds, but the birds are out and they're singing up a storm. I'm gonna need a bird, like, on my model for this. Wait, is there a bird? Bird. Bird. Oh, bird. No bird. Aw, that's a shame. Get me out of here. Cancel. Well, now, I don't care much for that accusatory tone in your voice, mister. Let's see how you feel about Lil Frontier Justice. Let's beat him up. Oh boy. Knife clown, clown with a gun, and a clown mook. There we go, Mysticality. And I have Bean Goblin. Bean Golem. No. I've been with the goblins for too long. Shield and fire, I think. Who's the weakest? That would be you. Alright, give me a stat boost, please. Let's dance, hornpipe this or something or other. I'm fighting clowns. Oh, that was a... Oh, okay. Sure. And you? How much is that? That's 17. That's still quite a bit. But you know what? Do the whisper anyway. Oof. Spooky. Not my bean buddy! Not my bean buddy! Oh, I miss you, bean buddy. I can still hear his voice. I mean, he didn't have a voice, but, you know, I still hear that. 8 for 16 for 10. Take this one. Nice. Pete, no! I will avenge you. Oh, what a weak clown. 3 HP, I sleep. There we go. 6, 8. Doesn't really matter. I'm fine. I've got regen on. It's fine. Pardon me, I need some water. Well, that's one pack of demonic rodeo clowns that won't be troubling people anymore. And boy, did you not expect to be thinking that sentence today. You poke around the campsite for a bit, but don't find anything of value, apart from the leader's knife and a ticket to a circus. Well, the harmonica maybe, but that clown's had his lips all over it. Ugh. Is this a strong knife? That's kinda strong. The blade of this hunting knife is glistening with clown spit. Ugh. People who lick their knives to look intimidating are basically the worst people. It's not sanitary, is what. And we have a circus ticket. Admit 1 plus partner. Cool. You also find a note in one of the lead clown's pockets. It seems to be orders from to check out an abandoned tannery not far from Dirtwater. It's probably a bad idea to let these guys wander around near town, so maybe you should investigate. Cool. What are you thinking, buddy? Watch yourself, call on the clown fellow snakes and be a right to service with snakes. Yeah, no kidding. Can I go back to the place? Oh, clown campsite, I see. I found some stuff in a grave, sure. Anything else to do here? Like follow the cow tracks? That's not what I meant. The cow tracks. I can't follow the cow tracks because I already know the origin, I guess. Alright, cool. Let's go to the tannery. It's all the way down here. Danny's tannery. Wait. Danny's tannery? Is that a fucking Full House reference? In my game from like 2000 and... whenever this game came out? Damn. At the side of the trail you see a small hell cow. A hell calf, really. It snorts at a patch of brush, lighting it on fire, then starts grazing. Lure it into a trap. You quickly dig a small pit to cover it with a tumbleweed, which you light on fire. The hell calf canters over excitedly, whereupon you kick it into the hole and throw rocks at it until it's banished from this plane. Dead. Cool. That's how we get rid of cows. Weird that this place is so far away from town. You ever smell a working tannery? Hoo-wee! Sure. Sure, buddy. Oh boy! I do believe it's time for tea! Alright, let's just go somewhere with nicer music. Oh, I know where to go. Oh, but first, hang on. In the wooded area in the middle of nowhere, a goblin has constructed a little lean-to with a rough wooden counter. Looks like something a kid would sell lemonade out of, except instead of lemonade, they got a display of shiny bits of jewelry.
Hello, many hello to you, good human. Are you having interest in a fine example of goblin jewelry craft?
Sure. You look over the display of jewelry, which, in usual goblin fashion, is cobbled together from bits of scavenged materials. They're shiny materials, though, and charming too, in an outside of art kind of way. Did you yourself these to making?
Oh no, mine skill is the selling only. These I am buying from goblin artisans, and the savings are passing along to you, a customer.
Okay. Upon closer inspection, most of the jewelry on offer is rubbish, but you do spot a few rings that are rather nice looking. The goblin notices your interest.
Rings are 100 meat for buying.
I'll buy all of them. The tough looking one? Oh, I can only buy one. Shit. Well, I got a goblin nail ring. This ring is just a bunch of rusty nails glued together. It looks tough as nails, but it's definitely not stylish. Well, I thought I could buy all of them. This is where I'm leaving us for tea time. Hold up. In the circus with the clown music. Let me just switch over. Tea time. BRB. In, and then a timer here. That's tea. That's tea for you. Alright, I'm gonna put on tea. I'll be back in 5 minutes with some nice tea, and then we will continue a little bit longer, I think. I'm feeling alright. We'll probably go for at least like an hour more, probably. And then maybe we'll stop after that. We'll see. Anyway, I'll leave you with the sounds of the circus. See you in a bit. Ah, I brought tea, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna let this tea sit for like way too long because I ain't drinking a hot drink in this weather. I'm letting this thing sit until it's barely warm, alright? Gotta make tea, but god damn it, it is very hot. And frankly, I'm not interested in such shenanigans. That would be outrageous. Oh, here comes meow. Meow. Nice. Both British and American flapjacks. Alright. Oh. You know, I mean, I'm very familiar with making pancakes. Not familiar with how to make flapjacks. In fact, invent the Danish flapjack. Tell you what, hang on, let's switch over. Boop. Alright. Flapjack. Oh, it's an oat bar. I'm over here, by the way. The game, I'm peeking out from over at the game screen, so I'm over here now. Anyway, a flapjack is in the United Kingdom, the Isle of Man, Ireland, and Newfoundland. A flapjack refers to a baked bar cooked in a flat oven tin and cut in squares or rectangles. Oh. The snack is similar to the North American granola bar. Ah, there you go. It's a granola bar. And in the United States and most of Canada, the term flapjack is widely known but lesser used term for pancake. Or hot cake, griddle cake, or flapjack. Not to be confused with oat bar flapjacks. There you go. The Danish flapjack, however, I could not tell you about. Anyway, let's move back. Wait. Game, come back. I mean, we have pancakes. We have like the flat pancakes though, like the more crepe style ones. That's usually what we mean with pancakes over here. If you want like the thick ones with you get in like breakfasts and stuff, you gotta be specific and be like, ah yes, brunch pancakes or whatever. Which I prefer those usually for breakfast stuff, so I usually make those. Also, they're easier to make, I think. I mean, I guess you could just like make a really thin layer, but I don't know. Anyway, to the circus we go. Whew, hang on, let me just gauge my brain for a bit. Yeah, we're gonna keep going for a little longer. I'm enjoying myself. It is very hot though. Let's see. Looks like you found the circus those clowns were talking about. Ugh, a circus. That's like a clown hive. Fortunately, it's not a very big circus. There probably aren't many clowns. Certainly not enough for an army or invasion force or anything. Still, since it turns out demonic clowns are a real thing, any number of them could be real trouble. You walk up as nonchalantly as possible, so the clown's making So the clown clowning the ticket booth won't suspect you know his horrible secret. I can read. How's it going? I have the ability to read normal letters in the human language of English. Anyway, cool. I have a ticket. Oh, hey, I need a ticket if you want in, Chief. As you approach, the clown puts on the basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to deal with is a customer, but they're not allowed to say so. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir. How may I help you? I'd like to run away with the circus, please. Aren't you a little old for that? Sorry, we aren't hiring. Damn. I'd like to see the circus, please? Well, you came to the right place then. But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. I just so happen to have one. The clown looks very surprised. What? How did you... great. Good for you, sir. I'll just take that and stamp your hand for re-entry. There we go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partners get in free. Thanks. Whoo, dogs, them clown fellas got a real operation set up here. That ain't good. Nope. Wanna do some investigating? Nope. I guess we ought to, though. Oh, boy. Alright, fine. Shall we investigate the circus? As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir," in a loud and enthusiastic voice. You walk into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. As nonchalantly as possible. There are a bunch of clowns around, working at booths and so on. More clowns than customers, of which there don't seem to be much more than a dozen or so. Which is good, in that it means the clowns can't disappear you as easily as they figure out what you know, but on what? Hang on, Chris, do that sentence again. Which is good, in that it means the clowns can't disappear you as easily if they figure out what you know, But on the other hand, if things go wrong here, innocent bystanders might get caught in the crossfire. Okay, fine. I'll survive. It's a merry-go-round with a dirty canvas tarp over it. Condemned until further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. Alright, cool. Not gonna do on that one. It's the main stage. Got away with that. Test your aim! This appears to be a shooting gallery type carnival game. Howdy there, fella! Welcome to what we have here is a game with sharp eyes and quick reflexes. Hope you won't take it as an insult if I suggest one of the other games might be more your speed, but you're welcome to try your luck all the time. All the same. What's the game? Well, on the wall behind me, I got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and a load of badly made ammunition, and your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. That's an unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered that making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. That's smart. I like it. What's the prize? A ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. I got it. The clown hands you the cheap pistol and gestures at the balloons behind him. Good luck! Alright, so I can shoot backwards and cross-eyed, or I can shoot from the hip. And then I gotta have Moxie score for the rest, I guess. Alright, I'll shoot backwards and cross-eyed. You awkwardly fumble the ammo into the pistol and fire until it's empty. At which point you can't figure out how to get it back open to put more in. Wow! Not a single balloon popped! I did tell you the rules, right? How popping the balloons is the actual goal of the game? Grumble. Alright, what if I go? Shoot from the hip. You shoot at the balloons until the pistol jams. You manage to pop a few, but not very many. The clown nods. Yeah, that's about average. Not enough to win a prize though. Sorry. Dang it. Test your mind. Step right up, fella, step right up. If I may say so, you look like an intelligent and more learned individual about you, and I happen to have a game here to put those facilities to the test. What's the game? The simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards here. I'll show you all the faces and then I turn them back over and start picking cards. You guess what cards I pick and you win. You don't shuffle them? No sir, if you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you got a touch of magic in you, you could want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep. This is like that Taskmaster task where they have like that deck with the really weird playing cards. I like that task. That task was fun. Anyway, let's, I assume the prize is still Barnaby Bob. Yeah, it's Barnaby Bob. Alright, I can give it a little, give it a lot, or give it a whole lot, but I don't have the mysticality for giving it my all. You carefully scan the deck of cards as the clown spreads out in front of you, and then he turns them over with a sweeping flourish. Alright, I'm gonna give it a whole lot. The clown starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with the backs to you. You manage to guess about 2/3 of them. Say, that's not bad! Not enough to win the grand prize, but you'd serve some recognition for that one, my friend. And then he gives me a little toy stuffed owl. Aww. This little toy owl is about exactly as good a prize as you'd expect to get for not winning a carnival game. I mean, it's still +5 spell damage. That's not that bad, honestly. That seems okay. If I do say so myself. Anyway. Let's see. I need more mysticality to actually get that. What's my... I need one more mysticality. Can I, like, consume an item for the final mysticality? I can't eat another sandwich. Can I drink? Yes, I can. You drink the whiskey, which makes you feel like you're at your own wake. You get the effect dead drunk. You're imbued with the determination and single-mindedness of the Walking Dead. Fortunately, you're not also imbued with their hygiene. There we go. That should be enough. I'm gonna give it my all. The clown starts picking cards. Blah, 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 blah. You rattle off the names of them as fast as he can pick them up. He seems genuinely surprised. That, sir, is so remarkable as to be practically frightening. Looks like we have a winner. The show will be starting soon. Don't miss it. Admitting 1. Barnaby Bob's astonishing demonstration of perspicacity. Perspicacity? What's that? I don't know that word. Perspicacity. The quality of having ready insight into things. Shrewdness. Well, turns out I didn't have much of that. Thank you. There's a kid here, searching around with a sad look on his face. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents? I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir? No, but I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like? It's shiny steel and it's on a little chain. Alright, I'll let you know if I find it. Alright, looking for a lucky bottle cap, I guess. Test your might. Alright. Same as me. You take this big mallet here and hit the lever under that bell. Ring the bell and you win. Classic. A carnival classic. Hit it quite hard. You hit the mallet, take a deep breath, smash the lever with a mighty swing. The little bell striker makes it nearly but not quite to the bell. Well, now that was very close. Not a grand prize winner, but it's the best I've seen today. And that's gotta be worth something. I got a teddy bear. Cool. What's this? There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. But toy balloons? Are balloons a toy? Do balloons count as toys, really? I don't know if that's quite accurate, but you know what? Whatever, you do you. You notice that he's watching you, and then he notices that you noticed, and he smiles and waggles the balloon at you enticingly. Howdy there, fella. Interested in a toy balloon? How much are they? For you, just 30 meat. That's really expensive for a balloon. What colors do you have? Oh, well, take a look. Red. They're all red. The game knows it's black and white. How do you make them float like that? Why, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here. Ho ho! Of course, I get it. I'll take one. Alright then, here you go. I got a balloon. It's red. Can you tell me more about your circus? Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. Ho ho! What would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? This place you set up is kind of out of the way. What are your plans? Haven't decided yet. That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keep things relatively quiet while we scout around. Get a lay of the land and all. Ho ho! Where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwestish. There's a little hole in the ground kind of a place. You wouldn't have heard of it. Ho ho! Alright. Why is everyone working here a clown? Oh, it's traditional. When the, what do you call them, rodeos stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took other jobs in the circumstances and carnivals. Oh, and other circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it's just become the normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. Alright, who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman. Though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Ho ho. Got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's a real highlight of the carnival. Alright, see you around, clown. Catch you later, like an alligator. Alright, sure. What do we got over here? This is for the sideshow, sure. Hot food, drinks, tepid candy. Okay, fine. Red Hots, call the clown behind this food stand. Red Hots, footlongs, 2 kinds of mustard. Wait, I thought hot dogs were invented like two minutes ago. Howdy, sir. Interest you in a hot footlong sausage? Ah, I see. Couldn't do the name. I'd like to see the lost and found, please. Oh, sure. What do you lose? A lucky bottle cap? The clown pulls down a wooden box under the counter and looks inside. Appears you're in luck. This one's yours? He puts the box on the counter for you to see and turns his back to the grill for a moment. Look inside. Ah, okay, so it's got the bottle cap itself, smelling salts, white silk handkerchief, and a folding pocket knife. Well, I am looking for this bottle cap. Oh, that looks cool. Yep, that's the one, thanks. Presumably this one belongs to that kid, because you can't imagine that there's more than one person around who would be so into a bottle cap that they'd hang it on a keychain. Good point, frankly. Alright, leaving. Cold drinks, what do you got? Care to treat yourself to a nice cold soft drink? You said you're selling them in bottles? That's right, got a newfangled crown cork bottle caps and all. What kinds do you have? Oh, I got root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla. Is that how it's spelled? Sarsaparilla? Alright, how about pomegranate? Nope. How about black cherry? Nope. How about blue raspberry? Nope. How about cream soda? Nope. How about lemon lime? Nope. How about cream soda? Nope. How about vanilla? Nope. How about orange cream? Nope. How about cherry? Nope. How about cream soda? Nope. Lemon lime, cola, black cherry, pomegranate. Nope. This rabbit hole goes deep, I'm telling you. Cool. What kinds do you have again? I already know. Do you make the drinks yourself? If you're asking if we got a wagon dedicated to brewing and bottling 3 different kinds of soda in our traveling carnival, no. We stock up as we pass through large towns. How much are they? 205 meat? It's for the deposit on the bottle? Jesus, alright, I'll have one. I've actually never had any of these. Sarsaparilla, isn't that like sparkling water or something? I don't know. I haven't had that ever. I've never had a root beer either. I think? Like, it's not really a thing over here, so I don't think I've ever had them. And ginger beer, I'm honestly not entirely certain what a ginger beer is. So I don't think I've had those either. I'll have the weirdly spelled sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. You were never sure how to spell this, and you still aren't. Sarsaparilla. Birds, shut up. What does that do? Increase your moxie by 3 for the rest of the day. Alright, I got Saspa whatever. You drink the substance. You've had a bottle of that stuff you don't know how to spell. Cool. Can I get the deposit on the bottle back? How do I get the deposit back? But I've already... can I get the deposit back on the bottle? No, I guess I can't. Damn, that sucks. Tepid candy. Cotton Candy calls the clown behind his food stand, and then he makes a fweeoot noise with a slide whistle. Oh shit! You mean he makes a... Why is the upwards of my slide whistle like flaccid? What's that? What's that? What the hell? That's weird. My slide whistle is having problems. Anyway, the clown blows his slide whistle as you approach. Step right up, fella, step right up. Try one of the world's newest candy sensations. What is it? Cotton candy, the finest in several senses of the word. Sponge sugar created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light, sweet, and fluffy, it's like eating butterfly dreams and kitten wishes. So, it isn't made of cotton. What? No! Cotton is indigestible, no matter how much chocolate you cover it with. Found that out the hard way, did you? How do you make it? He pats the metal box with a wide funnel coming out of the top. This little machine right here. Can't tell you how it works, but as much as I'd like to brag, it's a trade secret. You invented it? Not as such. Couple of dentists down south were the first ones. Dentists! Go figure. But after hearing about it, I managed to figure out how it works. Made a few improvements with my design too. Now I'm really curious. Sorry, fella. These secrets in this box are for nobody's eyes but my own. I'll be happy to sell you some cotton candy, though. How much does it cost? Just 300 meat. 300 meat? I'll take one, I guess. Alright, that'll be 300 meat. Okay. The clown puts his slide whistle into the... Yada yada. Thank you. The clown puts his slide whistle down on the counter, ducks underneath, and comes back up with a paper cone, which he holds in the mouth of a metal box. He pulls down a lever, and the machine makes a thin squealing sound, and glittering white sponge sugar collects around the paper cone in a fluffy cloud. Here you go, enjoy! You got an item, cotton candy. Is that good? Hold up. Increase your speed by 3 for the rest of the day. Even just plain old sugar tastes better on a stick. I can't eat it right now. I'm too full for cotton candy. Cotton candy is basically nothing. You're eating air with a... wait, no. You're eating sugar with a side of air, alright? You really shouldn't, like, be filled up on cotton candy. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let us talk to this guy. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. Wait, is this the same clown as before? He looks identical. Or is he following you around? Weren't you on the other side midway just now? Haha, no. That's the other balloon guy. We just dress alike, use the same face paint. Did we fool you? He grins and gives you a big, exaggerated wink. Nope. There you go. I see. Anything else I can do for you? Can you tell me more about your circus? Well, it's really more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. You already said this. Well, the other guy said that, but you know. Yeah, we already got through this. See you around, clown. Alright, cool. Let's go return this lucky bottle caps, shall we? There we go. Howdy, child. Hey, sir, did you find my lucky bottle cap? Is this the one? That's it. Thank you, sir. Oh, he's happy now. Hello, sir. Say, that's a real nice balloon. You want to trade? I'll give you my lucky bottle cap for it. Fine. Here you go. Thanks again, sir. Is that good? Presumably this belongs to a kid, because you can't imagine there's one more... Yeah, we already had this description. Useless. Fun. Let's go to the show. The muscly clown doesn't seem to want you to go in there. This stage show ain't till later. When? Later. Yeah, but when exactly? Later. Alright, jeez. How about this place then? The sideshow. Wait, tickets? This clown's presumably selling tickets to the sideshow. Howdy, fella. I interest you in the wondrous and mysterious delights of the sideshow? What? What all do you have in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks? Not just freaks. Gosh. How much does it cost? For you? 300 meat. And for everyone else? 300 meat. Alright, I'm in. You won't be disappointed, and in the event that you are disappointed, no refunds. Alright, my hand has been stamped. Let's go in. Alright, what do we got? The sideshow tent is fairly large, and packed with weird things to look at, like all good sideshows are. A few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around, making everything look even more eerie. Hold up, I'm gonna turn this music down just a little bit, because I'm disturbed. There we go. A clown is hanging out here, presumably to keep an eye on the exhibits. He grins and nods as you enter. Come on, take your time, have a look around. Just remember, no touching. Okay. Well, I'll start over here. This looks like one of those weird bent mirrors that make you look all crazy, as if there wasn't enough crazy looking stuff around here already. Your reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking, folded up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in the front of the mirror, seeing how much the image changes. You find it quite amusing. Wait, can I make that transformation? Hold up. No, that's not right. No, that's not right. Wait, how do you squish? In OBS. Is it shift? It's not shift. Is it alt? It's not alt. Is it control? It's not control. What? How do you squish? I want to squish myself. Hold up. Transform. Huh. I don't remember. Well, that's a shame. The mirror doesn't work. It's broken. I want a refund. This looks to be one of the... Yep. The mirror makes you look really stretched out and thin. Your limbs twist and writhe like snakes as you move around. It's a little unsettling, and your muscles ache a little. Sympathetically, of course. Alright, this one. Ah! This mirror somehow shows you like what you look like in clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes stare back at you with a pasty white face painted with an odd pattern of red triangles. In the flickering lantern light, it almost looks like he winks at you. Brr. You can't squish yourself. It's against TOS. Ah, shit. I knew it. This is what I get for being so saucy. Is it the hat? I bet it's the hat. Howdy, fella. Welcome to the slideshow. Thanks. What's the scene here? Well, to the left we have our exhibit of spooky warped mirrors. Right here we have the exhibit of clown eggs and pickled punks. And further down we have, to the right, our freak show. Feel free to explore, and I'll be here if you got any questions. I do have a question, actually. Let me hit you with one of them spicy questions. What's in the weird mirrors? Because one of them looked at me weird, and I'm scared. Ain't they a riot? That's what they call an optical illusion. As I understand it, has to do with the way light reflects off of them. I am 100% sure that what I saw can't be explained by the reflection of light. Haha, no telling you what you might see if you took too long. If you look too long. Interesting. What can you tell me about those eggs? That's a traditional clown thing. There's a placard right next to them that explains in detail. Don't get too close though, they're fragile. Okay, cool. And the jars? That's what we in the business call pickled punks. A menagerie of strange and twisted creatures such as you've never seen, like captured and preserved and on display for your entertainment and edification. That's how the boss says it. Are they real? As real as they come. Okay. About these people. You mean the freaks? Ain't they a scream? The one with the giant eyeball head is my favorite. Nice quiet fella. Uh-huh. If you have any questions about the others two, feel free to ask them personally. I wouldn't want to be telling tales out of school, since the eye guy can't talk though. You can talk to me about him, or you can ask me about him if you want. Alright, what can you tell me about him? Not much, I'm afraid, to be honest. He joined us about a year ago? Maybe a little less. Where'd he come from? No idea. Weird, ain't it? You'd think this fellow would look like that, you'd have read about him in the newspaper or something. Yeah, I guess. It sure is mysterious. How'd he get like that? Couldn't tell you. I bet you've got a theory at least. Well, maybe he saw something no human fella should ever see. Okay, bye. Hang on. Oh, I'll have some water. Ah, good stuff. The shelves are displaying a large collection of strangely painted eggs. Alright. You see several shelves full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern of colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to one of the shelves say, "Clown eggs." So I guess clowns are, they replicate through eggs. That is horrifying. In the circus community, it is traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that's already been used. It's considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. I'm now realizing that I've been doing air quotes and none of you can see the air quotes. So, you know, I'm dumb. These must be the eggs for the clowns that work in the circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here in the sideshow tent and the ticket seller out front. Cool. Say, wait a minute. Here's the egg for that balloon selling clown. Didn't he tell you there's another guy wearing the same makeup? According to the sign, that seems unlikely. Alright. Hey, step back please, no touching. Oh, sorry. So no touching the eggs. These shelves are filled with jars, and the jars are filled with things. Real weird looking things. You lean in a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed and or mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde. A 3-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, a twisted... Why is there an umlaut on this? Mobius loop? Wait, is there supposed to be an umlaut on Mobius? Hold up. Oh my god, there is supposed to be an umlaut on Mobius. I had no idea. That's cool. Learn something new. Etchy sketchy, no touchy. I will step back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. What else do we got? One shelf seems to devoted to a huge, gross, pale grubs like fat, featureless white worms the size of a sweet potato. The one on the end is larger than the others. It has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted its face in an apparent parody of clown makeup. Gross. Take a closer look. The pasty white face has been painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has a long, thin slash of a mouth as well, and the area around it has been painted with a bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly thrashes in its jar, spitting to face you and stretching its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow sharp teeth. You stumble back with a cry of shock. Ah! Ah! Gosh, you're real good there, buddy. What? It ain't a real critter. It's made of rubber and clay and the doll parts and such. Got an electromagnet under the shelf to move with. He takes a little push button, gives him out of his pocket, and shows you. Should have seen your face. You about jumped out of your boots. Alright. Fuck you, buddy. Alright, let's have a look at the freaks. This guy is a startling sight, even for a circus freak show. His entire head is one enormous eyeball. As you look him over, he stares back at you. Not that he's got much of a choice. Alright, talk to him. Hello there. I'm Hi. How's it going? Can you talk? I guess not. You move a little closer to the side and lean over the rope to get a closer look at the guy. He's basically just what he seems to be at first glance, a guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice 2 things though. Firstly, he has an odd lump at the, well, what you would call the base of the skull if he had one. A sort of crumbled fleshy mass the size of a fist. With a squint and some imagination, it almost looks like a crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. The 2 things you notice is that his ankles are locked to the legs of his stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. So, this circus gig, his hand slowly curls into fist and the knuckles turn white with tension. I see, understand, I mean, I'm sorry. Anyway, do you blink? Or wink, I guess? I guess not. What an interesting person. This man is neatly dressed, though his suit is a bit threadbare and out of fashion. He's smoking a pipe and leafing through a magazine. When you stop to look at him, he nods amicably. Alright, sure. Let's go. Boop. Hello there, welcome to the sideshow. My name is Douglas. Oh, hi, I'm Hi. Delighted to meet you. So, what's your deal? Why am I in a sideshow, you mean? Well, yeah, you seem perfectly normal. How forthright of you! Of course! It's only natural to wonder. Wait a minute. You said that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate. He stands up and turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with 2 front sides. And he has another face on the back of his head, with his hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-da! As he sits back down, his knees and other joints start to crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Ah! No! Douglas winces slightly, and though certainly not as much as you'd expect. What in the... Surprising, yes? A bit, yeah. How is that even possible? Douglas shrugs and holds his pipe up to the now back of his head, so his other face can take a puff. Are you... what's the phrase? Siamese twins?
Not exactly. It's difficult to describe, I'm afraid.
Two minds in one body? With two faces?
It would be closer to say two instances of the same mind. With, as you say, two faces.
You're right. That doesn't make any sense at all. The other face chuckles, and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back.
It took some getting used to. That much is certain.
Wait, getting used to? Were you born like this?
I would rather not discuss how I came to be this way, if you don't mind.
Okay, sorry.
No apology necessary.
He seems nice. Your knees must be a wreck.
Surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it feels, I assure you.
Why are you in a sideshow? With a regular shirt and haircut, you could easily pass for normal.
I have a contract.
Out of the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture, but you didn't quite catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat.
Plus, it's quite the life, you know. Free room and board, travel the world. And you meet such interesting people.
Alright, talk to you later, Douglas. Anything else to say? No, that's all there is. Alright, this person appears to be a box. Like just a box. Hello. Hello there, enjoying the carnival? Well, it's interesting. She smiles slightly. Yes, I'm sure it is. Can I ask you a question? Certainly. What's your name? I'm Janet, and you? I'm Hai. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Hai. Why are you in a box? Oh, that's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only teasing, dear. Would you like to see inside? What? It's a very forward question, madam. Sure? Janet whistles and signals the clown. As he moseys over, he unlocks the door to the front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears and pumps, liquids of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. A large bellow near the top inflates, then begins to slowly deflate. What do you think? That sounds horrifying, but I'm gonna go with amazing. It's amazing! Well, I'll take that as a compliment. It's certainly educational, I imagine. The larger tank to the left is my stomach, if you'd like to see what I had for lunch today. Sure, I'll check. You watch the various liquids slosh around in her tanks and pipes for a minute. Weird, gross, but it is indeed educational. I got a perk, anatomical learning. What is that? This is more melee damage. You know what makes a human being tick, and how to stop one from ticking. Calm down. How'd this happen? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about that. Oh, of course, I'm sorry. It must be a painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases in a very slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown. Yes. Well, nice to meet you. This has been thoroughly horrifying. Oh my god. Yeah, that is spooky. Ask a question. Does he ever blink? You mean wink? Nope, no eyelids. I gotta toss a bucket of water over him once in a while so he doesn't get too dry. He does look a bit dry now that you mention it. Yeah, it's been getting about that time. Excuse me for a minute. Alright, then he's over there. Can I look at these things now? Since the clown's distracted, you take the opportunity to get a closer look at the eggs. You notice two things about them. Firstly, they're too large to be chicken eggs. You have no idea what kind of eggs they are. Secondly, they've all been broken and then very meticulously glued back together. They almost look like they've been reassembled after something hatched out of them. You quickly step back as the clown returns. He gives you a fair amount of side-eye, but nothing more. That is, this entire freaking freak show is spooky. And I like it. Wait. Is there anything else? You lean in closer to inspect the gross thing. Despite what the clown said, it certainly looks real. However, whoever made it did an excellent and disgusting job. Peeking surreptitiously under the shelf, you don't see any device of an electromagnet or any other such device. Okay. Let's talk to the balloon clown about the makeup thing. I don't actually have the skill to talk to him about this. How do you make them float? What colors do you have? How much are they? I'll get one, I guess. Anything else I can do for you? Earlier you said there's another clown with the same face paint. Howdy, y'all! Howdy, Miro! How's it hanging? Anyway, earlier you told me there's another clown with the same face paint. That's right, the other balloon seller. Except, I looked at the clown eggs displaying the sideshow. There's only one egg with that pattern, and supposedly it's taboo for a clown to use another clown's makeup? Say, you're real sharp. Better watch out you don't cut yourself. So what's the deal? You're right. There's just me. I walk around the midway and sell balloons on both ends. When people talk, and when people ask, I like to have a little fun with them. So you're actually not actually following me around. Why would I need to do that? You aren't dangerous or anything, right? Right. Anything else I can do for you? Right, and then this again. Alright. So if I go to the other side of the screen, I guess he'll be over there. Hanging like a robber in the Wild West. Wait, isn't the idea that they didn't hang because, you know, they just got away with it? I don't know. Good try. This is just the same guy. Alright, cool. I guess we'll go to the sideshow. The clown crosses his arms and grunts as you approach.
Tickets, please.
Tickets for what?
Barnaby Bob's Stunt Spectacular.
What's that?
The boss of the show.
Yes?
Yeah,
What kind of show?
knife tricks mostly.
Well, here's my knife. Here's my knife. Here's my ticket. Bad robber. Good point.
Go on in, show starts soon.
Alright, I enter. This is the same muscular clown that was guarding the entrance to the stage area earlier. It doesn't look like he's gonna let you backstage. Aw. I'll have a seat. You take a seat, and a smattering of other patrons appear and sit down as well. After a minute or two, there's a crash of cymbals, and a clown runs in from the backstage curtain and jumps up onto the stage. In contrast to the other clown's colorful clothing, his is relatively simple. Black wool trousers and a bright crimson shirt under a pale tan leather jacket with fringe on the sleeves and a red heart painted on the shoulder. His face paint is plain white without any colored accents, contrasting his curled black mustache and thin goatee, a snappy silk top hat, and a rakish tilt-top office outfit. He docks his hat off and bows with a deep theatrical flourish, and the small audience claps politely. There you go. It's a polite clap. Oh, shit. There we go. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And welcome to one and all to Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow. I hope you've all enjoyed the attractions and distractions for a little traveling carnival. And now it's time for our star performance, the main attraction. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for... A loud drum roll starts as he gestures to the curtain, and then the cymbals crash again. The clown puts his head back on with a chuckle. Me, Barnaby Bob! Much obliged, much obliged. You're far too kind. Why, I haven't even shown you anything yet. With a laugh, he flips a large Bowie knife in the air. You didn't even see where he pulled it from. The knife glitters as it spins. He catches it and flips it in the air again, this time catching it and balancing it on top point of his tip of his finger. He holds that pose very still for a moment, then jerks his hand out of the way. The knife thunks into the wood of the stage floor, deep enough that he has to give it a jerk from side to side before he can yank the blade free. He winks broadly to the audience. Wouldn't it have been fun if they weren't sharp? Wait, what? Wouldn't be any fun if they weren't sharp, would it, ladies and gents? Okay, sure. He pulls two more knives from his jacket. Bert's, I'm trying to do a stream here. Shut up. Well, that's not my problem, frankly. Anyway, where was I? He pulls out two more knives from his jacket and begins a flashy, elaborate knife juggling act. 3 spinning blades somehow turn into 4, and then his hat is added into the mix, floating lightly through a cascade of knives without a single scratch. He finishes the routine by catching 2 of the knives in each hand and allowing his hat to fall neatly on the ground, before catching it on the tip of his boot and kicking it back onto the air and onto the top of his head. Now there's some applause I believe I've earned. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I took a lot of hats to get where I am today. He chuckles and adjusts his hat back onto his original rakish tilt. Now, for the grand finale. For this, I'll need a volunteer from the audience. A few hands go up. Barnaby Bob ignores him and looks directly at you. How about you, sir? Well, now, don't be shy. We're all friends here, right? Come on up onto the stage. You hesitate, but Barnaby Bob starts up a round of applause and the audience joins in. Reluctantly, you climb up onto the stage. There we go, not so bad. Your name, please. Hi, chat. It's a real pleasure to finally meet you, High Marshal Chat. Stand right next to you, won't you? Stand right here, won't you? I didn't tell you my middle name, buddy. A couple of clowns haul a large wooden panel about 7 feet tall and 4 wide up onto the stage. They stand it up vertically behind you and stay there, holding it steady. It has 2 holes in it slightly above waist level and a lot of knife marks. Press your back flat up against the wood, please, and put your hands through the holes. You do so. The holes are just a fraction too high, so it's not very comfortable. And then one of the clowns pull your arms back and tighten the ties together, and rough hem becomes much more uncomfortable for a variety of reasons. Don't worry, this is just... Hang on. Boop. Hang on. Ah. Don't worry, this is just to make sure you don't have any sudden and unexpected movements. We wouldn't want that now, would we? Fret not, son. Everything's under control. He steps up close to you and adjusts your collar, brushes a little dust off your shoulders. My control. You know, hi. We get a sharp customer through here from time to time, but my, you're the sharpest I've ever seen yet. Oh, I've seen yet, whatever. However, I bet a shiny silver dollar I've got something up my sleeve that's even sharper. His pupils narrow to vertical slits as he grins at you, revealing rows of pointed yellow shark teeth. He turns away and you can see that a heart on the shoulder on his leather jacket is drawn with an arrow through and the word Mom. It doesn't look painted on. Free your hands. You struggle a little, but your arms are too tightly bound. The rough hemp rope digs into your wrists. Barnaby Bob strolls over to the other end of the stage and turns to face you. Now, don't worry. This will be over soon. Just don't move. Alright. He has a knife in his hand and gives it a few twirls and flips. Light reflected from the blade glitters in his eyes. Then, without warning, he hurls it at you. The knife hits the wood before you can even blink. A hair's breadth from your left ear. I'm gonna stare him down. Barnaby Bobs grins at you as the crowd applauds. Another knife appears in one hand and an apple in the other. He tosses the apple to one of the stagehands, who carefully balances it on top of your head. Fun. Time for the old William Tell routine. A bit cliche, perhaps, but there's a reason it's a classic, ladies and gentlemen? I take a deep breath. I mean, you really shouldn't be taking a deep breath because that'll raise your head and that might, be dangerous. The crowd watches with rapt attention as he flourishes the knife, spinning it and flipping it behind his back, then faster than you can register. A cold apple juice dribbles onto your hair and down the back of your neck. 2 for 2. What do you say, Hi? Shall we go for one more? I'm gonna stare him down. Anyway, Barnaby Bob pulls another knife and gives it a quick stropping across the pale leather sleeve of his jacket, then whips a colorful spotted handkerchief from his pocket and blindfolds himself. This time, his smile is much colder. I advise you to watch closely, Hi Chat, since you're the only one of us who can. Alright, I watch. The crowd laughs, but you don't really hear it. The knife spins in his hand. This time, either because of the adrenaline or because he's actually moving slower, you can see the motion of his arm as he throws it. He twists his wrist in an odd way, and you don't think he did before. The knife is flying at you. The knife is flying directly at your right eye. Alright, folks. I'm gonna not move. I'm standing still. The knife, incredibly, swerves at the last possible moment. You feel the wood shake from the force as it stabs into the board. The metal is cold against your right cheek. The audience erupts into cheers. Whoa! As Barnaby Bob removes his blindfold and pumps a fist triumphantly. One of the stagehand clowns unties your wrist and helps you get your arms out of the holes. Bob takes your hand and raises it into the air victoriously. Well, now ain't he a good sport, folks, and the bravest targets I've ever had. Take a bow, Hi Chat. I take a bow. Thunk. Hey, Charlie, how's it going? We just almost died in the circus, so that's fun. Now, what happens next? You bounce your cheering crowd, carefully keeping your eyes open. Eyes on Barnaby Bob. Wow, I can't read. I definitely need to call this stream soon. We're gonna do a little bit more, but I'm definitely calling it soon. I live up to most of my name tomorrow. Almost dying in a circus sounds fun though. Hell yeah. Oh, you're gonna go for a flight, is that it? Or are you gonna go shopping with a trolley? Or both? Anyway. He bows as well, removing his hat with an elaborate flourish, and then takes a slip of paper out of it. And as a token of our appreciation, I'd like to give you, star volunteer, a gift. A year's supply of dynamite. Use it in good health. I go flying to my next work thing. Ooh, interesting. And hey, Shiro, how's it going? Looking good. How are you doing, Shiro? Alright. Anyway, this is another way to get a year's supply of dynamite. We've already gotten a year's supply of dynamite, but this is another way to get it. As he hands you the coupon, the clown leans in close to your ear and whispers, "This was the only warning you'll get, boy." You got an item. A coupon for a year's supply of dynamite. Barnaby Bob waves and blows kisses to the crowd as you climb down from the stage, and then he disappears through the backstage curtain. The audience gradually disperses. Phew! Alright. Wait, what? Wait, what? This little trailer is probably Barnaby Bob's office. Okay, sure. A year's worth of dynamite. Can we do ultra fireworks? Oh, I wish. Sadly, it's kind of just a quest item for the most part. Anyway. Let's see. The wagon is old but well maintained. A brass plaque on the door reads Barnaby Bob, confirming your suspicions. I want to peek in the window. You see Barnaby Bob sitting at his desk, or at a desk. He seems to be inspecting a large map, but you can't make out any details from here. Knock on the door politely. You knock on the door. "Come on in," Barnaby Bob calls. I'm in. You! Oh wait, you open the doors and walk into Barnaby Bob's office. He looks up from a desk surprised to see you. You? Here I thought I made myself perfectly clear last time we met. And yet you knock politely and walk straight into the lion's mouth. You're either extremely brave or extraordinarily foolish, boy. Both, I might hazard to guess. I've got some questions that need answers. And you think I'm gonna answer them? If I didn't find you amusing, I'd vanished you off the face of the earth for that little you know already. I appreciate that, but I can't just leave the situation unresolved. What curiosity did the cat... Wait, what? What curiosity did to the cat is gonna seem like Sunday's picnic compared to what I'll do to you if you anger me, boy. Go ahead and ask your question, but bear in mind, I already gave you a fair warning. Alright. Who are you? The clown smiles sarcastically at you. Why, I'm Barnaby Bob at your service, sir. You know what I mean. Oh, is that... What? Is that the ice cream truck? During my stream? Well, it reminds me to hydrate, I guess. And if my estimation of your intelligence was not entirely off the mark, then you already know the damn answer. You're wasting my time and yours, and you have precious little. Run to get the ice cream. Well, wait. I seriously doubt I'd make it. I'm sorry. I need to go down some stairs, and like I have to run to the road. It's a whole thing. But I could use some ice cream. That could be nice. Anyway, let's see. And in my estimation of what are you doing here? Straight to the heart of the matter. Well now, I had you pegged as a clever one, so why don't you tell me? You're here because of... Murder spree doesn't seem right. You're here because of the cows. Perhaps. You've got a brain rattling around that skull of yours after all, boy. That's correct. The cows came home, as you say. And we followed them. Why? Why? Don't disappoint me now that you've impressed me, kid. Think about it. Your age-old enemy that you've been fighting since time out of mind up in leaves. No farewell? No postcard? Wouldn't you want to know what the hell is going on? You don't know? Dear. Oh dear. I've gone and said something I probably shouldn't have. Buddy, you're treading on some dangerously thin ice right now. I hope you're thanking your lucky stars that I consider you to be essentially insignificant. The tea is no longer hot, so I'm good. It's delicious. I can hear those gears ticking into that 3-pound dog dinner you call a brain, son. Now it's my turn to ask you a question. How are you gonna convince me that I shouldn't just make you disappear like a fart in a tornado? Well, make it good, High Chat. Make it good, because you got one chance at this. Oh boy. It will be a waste of your time. That's bad. I have friends in high places. That one's not good. You need me. Do I now? And what, pray tell, do I need you for? My freak show is plenty full. There aren't enough of you to be an army. You're just a scouting party. You're reconnaissance. You're here to gather information. Yes. And? Oh, he's good at improv. I like it. You can't do that efficiently. Not the way you guys look. You stand out too much. You need a human scout. Don't you play games with me, Sonny Jim. You're talking to a Barnaby Bob, Duke of Hell. And I can make your worst personal nightmares look like a choir of softly singing angels. I'm serious. I'm serious, alright? Look, I'm serious. I'm not your enemy. The cows are. And if you're after the cows, not humans, then you aren't my enemy either. The enemy of my enemy? Can't imagine we'll ever be friends, Bob. But so long as it's mutually profitable, I think we can both come to an arrangement. You promise to leave the people of this world alone, and I'll tell you anything I find out about the cows. I've got a hand to you, kid. You may well be the first human being to ever leave old Barney Bob speechless. We got a deal? Alright, I agree. We won't make any trouble for the humans. You bring me anything that interests you about that they found about the cows. Hell, if it's good, I might even pay you. Good. You're a smart fella, High Chat. You better be smart enough to know what'll happen if you double-cross me. Mama didn't raise a fool. Good for her. He shows you a map of the desk. There's a location circled in red, not far from Dirtwater, marked Tannery. This'll get you started. There's an old tannery way south here. I've sent a few fellows there already. Go have a look. You'll find anything worth seeing, you let me know. One thing, you are strictly undercover. I won't be telling my boys about you. Not that I would. Not that I could easily get a message to the ones out there in the field anyhow. If you need to defend yourself against them, well, so be it, and good luck to you. Alright, we did it. We managed not to die from visiting Barnaby Bob. About half of Barnaby Bob's books are about juggling, balloon animal patterns, and the other clown techniques. The other half are bound in human skin. What's this? This safe is warm to the touch, and you don't recognize the symbols on the dial. Alright. Cool. Oh, alright, hang on. Let's just get out of the circus for a second. See if there's anything else loose that I would like to address. Because I am melting quite a bit, and as you might have noticed based on my reading, brain is also not working completely perfectly good working. Let's leave this whole tannery quest for next time, I think. Anything else we should do before all of this? You know what? Let's go to the railroad camp and take care of those rocks and then say that's it. Oh, hey, we have a trader. Blank postcard, I'll take that. Pickaxe, no need. No needles. That's a shame. Like, let's open up the remainder of the game, and then let's leave that as a cliffhanger. I've discovered Butterfield Range. We'll get there later. Ain't luck finding a year's supply of dynamite? The passenger's getting restless. Yep, here you go. Good, perfect. This will do the trick just fine. Hang back here for a while. I'll get the fellas set up the charges. I'll let you do the honors. Smee consults with the other workers, and they expect the rocks for a time. Eventually, one of them shrugs, pushes the whole crate of dynamite next to the rocks, and pushes up the detonator. Alright, let her rip! Wait, don't you have a longer detonator cable? Nope. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just give me this free count. What? Just give me a 3 count before you hit the plunger, so I have time to get onto the train. Oh, great. Kablooey! Oh. The surveyors didn't say anything about a crazy rock monster. Quick, you're the protagonist. Do something about it. I am the protagonist. There's a very large, very angry-looking thing guy standing here. Apparently, it's a little peeved about having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to its butt while it's sleeping. How are we gonna handle this? Ooh, what if I have Outfox in level 3? I can get that. I cannot get that. Alright, I'll try to magic it away. Magic it away. You still your breathing and squint until you can make out the rock's monster's aura. As you expected, there's a web of cracks and faults in it, where the creature's energy was disrupted by the force of the dynamite. You point your finger at the weakest part of the damage and channel a little bit of magic into it. The monster's aura shatters, and the rocks drop lifelessly to the ground. You blow a little smoke from the tip of your finger and put it back into its holster. All in a day's work. Hello? Well, now that's a fine day's work as I ever seen. Much obliged, friend. We'll be getting the rest of this track laid down and head out. Here, I'll mark your route on your map for you, in case your paths ever happen to cross again. Right, this is railroad camp. Thanks, but can't I just ride the train? Got a ticket? I'm just kidding. Of course you don't. Every seat on the train sold out. Sorry, boss. And so, the train continues, and we have unlocked the rest of the game. But, as I said before, it's very hot, and my brain isn't functioning enough for this reading anymore. So I think we should do a little bit of doodling. That is a big map. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff in it. Hang on. Let's do a doodle. We should find some music from the game, I think. I just learned what MRIs of babies look like when they're in the womb. I hate everything. Wait, is that terrifying? Oh. That sounds spooky. Hang on. Music. There we go. Babies are terrifying in general. So I get it. There we go. Music is playing. Beautiful. Let's do the doodle. And switch over. Alright, it's not tea time. Don't listen to them. Remove this layer. Oh, a stream also isn't starting soon. Also, there shouldn't be a timer on screen. There we go. Alright, move the popper. Pop, pop, pop. Beautiful. Alright, so let's have a thanks for watching. Unpops the map. Now it's just thanks for streaming. Bye. Thank you. Let me just open up the bot for suggestions real quick. Hold up. The music is playing twice. I don't like that. There we go, that's better. Alright. Okay. Any suggestions from this particular week? Only 2. They happened during this stream, and that's fine. A back crack, but not like a butt. So that is like... Not a baby MRI. Alright, cool. And a back crack like a butt. Alright, how do you do a butt? There you go. That's a butt. That's a butt. There you go. Butt. That's a butt. Butt. There you go. Label. That's a butt. I mean, I guess chat's in the way there, but that's fine. I really gotta work on like an actual overlay for what I'm doodling. Maybe I'll look at that for a bit while I'm vacationing. Who knows? That could be nice. Getting some new stuff up. Anyway, so this week we primarily played West of Loathing. Hold up, where am I? There I am. Howdy. Can I just oh no. I could put myself on a horse or something. West of Loathing horse. That's good. Alright, so what does the West of Loathing horse look like? It has like... There we go, it's got a... Hang on, it looks a little weird. There you go. It's got a whoop. And a whoop. And then it has like a whoop. Whoop. Really big legs on this horse because it's a powerful horse. Oh no! I moved the canvas. There we go. And then it's got a back here. Oh, the back goes behind this gentleman. God, the music in West of Loathing ain't bad, by the way. It's made by Ryan Ike, who... Ooh, if I'm... Hang on. Who you may recognize as the composer for... Frog Fractions 2. That was not the one I had in mind. I just wanted to confirm before I actually clicked anything. Okay, so I can say that the unfinished version of that looks wrong. Like bestiality wrong. Oh boy. No, it's okay. Look, the butt is over here. The butt is like over here. See, the leg is over here. This guy's just stretching. It's okay. God damn it. Damn it, chat. Fine. Hold up. Wait, no need to delete him. But we will swoop him out of here. Get out of here, buddy. Are we screenshotting this? Is this for like my cancel material? For whenever that happens? I'm sure you'll cancel me, it's fine. Anyway, you might recognize him as the composer for Gunpoint. I knew it. Gunpoint had such good music. I freaking knew it. But he also did do Frog Fractions too, now that we're on it. Anyway. Saddle is like this. There we go. And then it has like... It has like an ear here. There you go. There's my horse. Yeehaw! Oh no. Yep, this is fine. It's perfect. Yeehaw. Alright, I did my horse. What else happened on our adventures? Well, we caught a bunch of people. We caught some gherkins. Actually, no, mind, this is our bean friend. We had a little bean child. Oh, VTube Studio is showing. We had a bean child. We found some gherkins. That's a gherkin. Definitely a big difference. Don't talk to me. We did, ooh, what actually happened during all this? We did all sorts of things. We have our friend, Crazy Pete. Pete! What does Pete look like? Pete looks like this. Oh, god damn it. Anyway, here's Pete. Miro's ready to get mean. Alright, and then Pete is here. He's got like a big old beard. Here we go. Hello. Hi, Pete. How's it going, buddy? Pete helped us through many things in our travels. Boy, howdy. Alright, obviously we gotta do a high cowboy. Not just me, but you know, a high chat who's a cowboy. There he is. Howdy! Now, an important thing to note, and I should probably put this somewhere. I am going on vacation. What do these like the little sun chairs look like? They look like this, right? And then you have like a thing, and they sort of bend down like this, right? And you sort of like this. That just looks like I'm doing like a weird like parachuting backpacking thing. But yeah, next week I'm gonna be at a summer house with my family for the entirety of the process, so I'm not gonna be doing any streams then. The 2 weeks after, I'm also gonna be on vacation, but I'll be at home, so I might stream if I feel like it. We'll see. I mean, it's still gonna be my vacation, absolutely, but you know, important stuff. Oh, also, here's a fun little fact for you. I mentioned this yesterday, but the concept art for West of Loathing is hilarious. West of Loathing concept art. Like it's basically all like. Hang on, let's put this on my middle monitor. Look, like it's. This is like Lloyd the bartender, for example. Concept art. Final art. Doc Alice. This is looking really crunchy, but you know, you get the point. Susie Cochran, concept art, final art. It's a funny haha joke. I like it a lot. I bet it's not even stick figures. It's not stick figures. It's really funny. I really like that. Like they went through the effort of having this really nice, like, intricate concept art for the characters, but it's still West of Loathing, so they're all gonna be stick figures anyway. It's so good. Oh, also during this stream I melted, so here I am. Hopefully that doesn't look too horrifying. You know, that just looks horrifying. But you know what? That's fine. That's me in a horror game. Why not? Anyway, what else can we put on here from West of Loathing? Let's put in like all the mugs we found. Found some mugs. They don't look like mugs, but, you know, they were exchanged for some meat. How do you indicate that this is the meat? Doesn't matter. It's some meat. 25 meat per piece. Meat per thing. Wonderful. Awesome tea. We put a ghost in jail. Let me just put a ghost in jail. And then it's like... How do I make this mouth? I want to make it scared. There you go. Put a ghost in jail. That's fun. Shame ghosts can't go through bars. No, this was specifically a ghost jail. Like, it was actually like the bars and the thing itself was actually spooky. I don't know if they like killed a jail or however that works, but there you go. I put Poi in jail. Poi is the resident ghost, so that'll do. Who made those? I mean, who kills a jail cell, right? It's a good question, really. Anyway, anything else that I would like to put on here? Let's see. How about... We've already put Pete on here, and Pete is pretty gosh darn important. Oh my god. Some of the art I'm seeing when I'm googling West of Loathing is thoroughly impressive. Tell you what, I'll do a goblin. Could be Gary the Goblin, could be someone else. Here we are. There you go.
It's a goblin. It's looking good.
Alright, and here is the sun being evil. Torturing us with its deadly lasers. Alright. That's a fun little doodle. I like it. And I'm gonna save this as this. Now, I believe that Onion is playing Getting Over It, and I really like Getting Over It, and I definitely didn't place the stream earlier so that maybe I could catch a little bit more of that. Not at all, but we're definitely gonna be rating them though, so strap in for that. Onion fell at least once. Look good. It's important. It's a part of the experience, isn't it? Alright. Thanks for showing up for this little stream. As I mentioned before, I'm gonna be going on summer vacation. Starting literally tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the summer house, so no streams next week. The 2 weeks after that, I'm off, so who knows? Maybe I'll do some streams. Maybe we'll have a nice comfy time. Maybe we'll have some early streams. Who knows? Anyway, until then, do your best. Stay hydrated, because it's getting hot out there. It's definitely kind of rough. Get some ice cream. Have a good time. And I will see you all in whichever other contexts. Or just after I'm back. Goodbye.
The favorite. They have my favorite. I'm trying to have a relaxed getting over it stream. I'm trying. I was love you guys. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys had a good stream. I'm allowed to